At this point, they should give him a. They should give his MCU skin into the game now.
It'd be funny.
Really, you're gonna leave?
It'd be funny if you even like quotes lines from the game in the movie, like the Black Widow shows up.
I swear, if he says to her, if he says it's a shame you're not gonna be around long, I will murder someone. Like if that's one of his lines, I swear.
Oh man.
I would be so mad if that was one of his lines from just like a troll moment. Did you see those memes that were on Instagram this morning where it's like this guy takes this girl on this date and he's like, hey, let's go watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and then she's like, I don't like those movies, and he just throws her out of his car and he says, I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh shit, we gotta tell Trevor about that when he gets in.
And there was a couple others too, but that was one that I thought was funny.
He should be off work by now.
Yeah, he'll come on, I'm sure. He should be done with this. He's probably watching his shows now, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he should be watching WandaVision. Oh, that takes less time than the movie though, so he can come in because he can do episode by episode. He's got time. Because he can break it with an episode. You can just break it up. So you can watch one episode, then come online, then watch another episode. But I guess it depends what he's feeling like. I guess someone could text him.
I just did.
How soon do you think he answers?
I don't know.
So I had a realization when I was watching. Did you read? You got to read my my review for Deathly Hallows Part 1. I made an interesting realization when watching that film.
Okay.
So Deathly Hallows Part 1 is like it is basically like Infinity War to the Harry Potter universe because the bad guy wins.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Part 2 is like Endgame because all the heroes come out to fight the final battle.
That's true.
I also realized, like, when I was Potter movies, rewatching Deathly Hallows Part 1 because it's been so such a long time, normally I don't say this about Part 1 movies. I love that movie. Like, rewatching it, I was like, I don't know if I would say it'd be my favorite in the franchise, but I definitely liked it more than I thought I did in the theater. Not that I ever hated it when I was in the theater, because, you know, I think the biggest problem, as I've said in my review, was I didn't like that I had to wait a year to watch Part 2.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a very solid movie. And of course, Dobby's death definitely affects different people in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so pumped that Kevin Feige confirmed that news about Shang-Chi yesterday, dude. That makes me so happy. It's like Kevin Feige knew that people were reading the reviews and was pissed about Taskmaster. He's like, we need some good Marvel news. He's like, let's confirm that Wong is going to be in Shang-Chi fighting Abomination. That will get people excited.
Yep.
I like his quote too. He's like, so you thought because it looks like Wong and it looks like Abomination, well, that's because it is them. That could have been worse. We got a draw too, so there was no clear victor. I take a draw over a loss any day. So you're gonna get your usual snacks when you go to the movie, Jake?
Probably, yeah.
Large drink and large popcorn.
Uh-huh.
Is that the only thing you normally get, or you get something else sometimes too?
Sometimes I get other things, like, sometimes I get actual food, sometimes if I haven't eaten in a while, but that's usually what I like to get.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard. I like to do the large, I like to do large popcorn. Now I'm doing is I'm probably going to keep bringing. Apparently I get a discount. When I bring my Fast and the Furious popcorn bucket back, I get $5 free refills. But with my employee discount, then it's more like for $3 or $2 because of my because I get my discount on everything.
Okay. What's up,
So I can get my
man?
popcorn refill for like
coming.
$3, which is not bad.
Alright. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Thick Man? Thanks for coming in my stream. Are you gonna hop on a little bit, or are you... You're more than welcome to play with us if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on Avengers in a little bit. So I'm sure Jimbo's gonna watch Loki pretty soon. Well, whenever you need to go, let me know.
Yeah.
Let us know when you're ready, man. We gotta do the thing. Oh, that sounds good. I just went to go get Killer B. I'm ready now. I'm just trying out everybody that I possibly can. Oh, you don't want to be soccer anymore? Why, are you getting tired of Leaf Whirlwind every last 5 minutes? Or is that the one they get you with? Are you ready? Okay. And when he goes, Jake, then you and I can get into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I want to be warned, people in the stream. Me and Jake will be talking about very in-depth things for Loki episode 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just the best of a Loki episode, it's the best of all the Disney Plus Marvel shows so far.
Yeah, dude, it's like mind-blowing, dude. You're gonna... It's insane.
I mean, it's like if you've been waiting for, like, with WandaVision, you wanted to see the multiverse, like, cracked wide open, and, like, this, and if you want any indication that you're ever gonna see, like, 3 Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man movie, this is the episode to give you that indication. Like, you're just gonna be like, oh, wow, dude, it's great. It also, considering this is the 3rd to last episode, they give you that kind of indication of what's to come for these last 2 episodes. It's interesting, Jake, that Tom Hiddleston says that his favorites are 4 and 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does he not like 6, or does he just not want to say anything about 6 because 6 is the finale, so you'd expect it to be a favorite?
I don't know.
I just find that interesting. Normally when a person works really hard on a show, they always mention a finale of anything, because finales are always, a finale. Like, Like
Yeah.
if you're writing a show, you want, it's the most important thing is to stick the landing. And if you don't have a super bomb finale, people aren't gonna be happy. Like I know there are people out there that don't think the WandaVision finale was that good. As hard as that is to believe, there are people out there. What were you gonna say, Jake?
Oh, I don't know. Like, um, it's just, I'm sure these next two episodes are just so
Incredible that
amazing.
he wants to hype them up. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the last episode's great as well. But these,
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he just doesn't want to put the attention on that yet, because in his mind, we're not there yet. We're still on the last three. I could see that. That makes sense. I'll say this. This is because my sister loves Loki. This was the episode that definitely got her attention the most. Like I should have recorded her reaction, Jake. She was screaming and flipping out and getting mad.
oh yeah.
And one time she got mad, I was surprised because it wasn't because of a character I didn't think that she would ever really care for. So that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Which I'll get into when
Yep.
we're alone. Get off of that now. I'm gonna octopus smack you in the face. What'd Trevor say?
I've been busy. I've been on a mission right now. Let me see. Hasn't replied yet.
Oh, speaking of mission, you want to hear something crazy that Jimbo got mad at me about when we were on our Avengers mission earlier?
Okay. Sure.
We were in the middle of a fight, and we were fighting the robots, right? And out of nowhere, when you're just fighting robots, especially on the cosmic missions, you get gear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, my screen, before the mission even ends, says that I got another exotic gear for Widow. And he got so mad at me. Oh, because every time we've gone to the last 3 times we've done those cosmic missions, I've gotten now not 1, not 2, but 3 exotics for Widow.
Oh fuck. Wow.
That just proves how much effort they're cosmic missions. Do you have any cosmic gear, or not cosmic gear, hold up. No worries. To get, what's it called? What am I talking about now? My brain got stuck, sorry, it was... I lost my... what's it called? With a train of thought.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Alright, man, take it easy. I guess I'm gonna go on to Avengers then with Jake. Alright, man, have fun. See you when you come back.
Alright, dude.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Echo, stop. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick, and I'm gonna load into Avengers, and then we're getting, like, scene for scene, juicy motherfucker details.
Okay, yep.
First thing, now we're gonna talk kind of like So what I want to talk about the most first is we're going to talk about the end credit scene first, because I think the end credit scene is the most important thing in the episode to set up the future of the show.
Okay. Yep.
Because I learned some interesting things about. I now know what each of those different variants, what they all mean.
Okay.
Because after I saw the end credits scene, because my sister and I watched the end credits scene twice. First time we watched it, because she saw something that she went, "Oh, did I just see what I thought I saw?" And then we had to watch it again. So when I come back, we'll get all into it.
Okay. Yep. All right, guys. So, just so you know, when Joe gets back, we're gonna get into the nitty gritty, all spoilers for the newest episode of Loki. So, if you guys have not seen the newest episode of Loki, I do recommend you hopping out of here. Just a warning, you have been warned. We are going to be getting to the nitty gritty, guys. Full detail, man. Again, guys, be ready. Good. Hey, Andy, I just want to warn you. Once Joel gets back, we're going to be getting to the nitty gritty of the newest episode of Loki. We're going to be talking all spoilers, so I do recommend hopping out unless you don't mind spoilers. Once Joel just went to go get a snack, but once he comes back, we are going to be talking all in depth. I just thought I'd let you know. Alright. Because we got a lot to discuss about this episode. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to take in. Like, oh my god, I still can't believe that. That was crazy.
I'm afraid any knowledge of grief I possess is clinical.
I know they're gone for good. But maybe now, he is too. Nice work, Avengers. I'm sorry for that, but Morales needed to face this. She'll be the better for it next time, and the time after that.
Okay, I'm back for a quick second. I'm just logging into Avengers for a quick second while I'm heating up some food.
Alright, no worries.
But I didn't want you to think I left you stranded, so I wanted to come back and let you know that I was just back for a quick second to log back into the game.
Okay.
And then once I finish heating up my food, I'll be back in here.
Alright.
I'm not gonna eat out there, so it won't take me long. I'm literally taking my corn dogs from the microwave over to here.
Okay.
Today was kind of a weird day because since I came home late, I didn't go to karate, so I slept in. Like, so when you guys were all talking your spoilers, I slept through half the nonsense anyway, even though I didn't check the chat. I wouldn't have noticed it because I woke up at like 9, then passed back out and went back to sleep.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, nope, I'm going back to sleep. Like, I called my my sensei and said, hey, I'm not gonna come in today, I'm tired, and I don't feel like being able to actually move today when my body isn't gonna let me.
Yeah.
So I'll be back.
Alright. Alright, guys, so... just hang in there. We will be talking in detail about the newest episode of Loki once Stroh gets back with his food. I'm gonna start heating up some food as well, I think. Yeah, why not? I'll be right back, guys. I'll take you guys with me, actually. I'll take you guys with me. I'll take my headset with me, but I'm gonna be off screen. Oh gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this with him. Like, I've been looking forward to this all day. We have a lot to discuss right now. Like, that was just... Alright.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
Alright, so we're starting at the end credits scene.
Okay.
So first time we saw the end credits scene, yes, it's super cool because we're seeing other variants of Loki, which is awesome. We're going to break down each variant of Loki because my sister paused it, and my sister and I had a debate. So she saw she's been most excited for Kid Loki because she read the Loki book and she loves that book and she wanted to see Kid Loki a lot.
Yep.
So when they zoom in on Kid Loki, which Kid Loki being the only one that speaks, she notices the crocodile. And she's like, she had to go back and pause it and bring it back again because she's like, wait, is that just his pet? And I'm like, no. You see the crown? That is Loki. Like, so we had a debate over it. She's like, it's his pet. And I'm like, no, that is literally Loki as a crocodile. Well, the reason I had to bring this up is to prove my point. We had two people that we were confused about that we needed to research. We needed to research the crocodile, and she wanted to know what was up with the Loki with the hammer.
Yep.
So I did research on all of them. So we're gonna break down each of the variants. Okay. So Kid Loki really doesn't need any explanation, but we're gonna talk about him anyway. So it's Kid Loki. There you go. It's short answer, short and sweet, straight to the point.
Yep.
Crocodile Loki is from a timeline where Loki was just like he tells Thor when he shapeshifted into an animal. Unfortunately, he's stuck as the animal. So, when I looked her up, that crocodile it was Loki trying to pull a trick on someone, but he's stuck as the crocodile form.
Mhm.
Um, the Black Loki with the hammer. That's basically meant to be either a timeline where Loki's beaten Thor taking the hammer, and that's their version of Loki with the hammer, or it's uh, or it's Loki Loki where his brother had died and kind of took up the mantle to pay tribute to his brother.
Yeah.
So what did you think about that idea about that there's a Loki with a hammer?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then of course there's Richard E. Grant, which is playing classic Loki, they call him.
Mhm.
And I like classic Loki because he looks very similar to Loki's original costume in the comics.
Mhm.
But he also feels like he's his own thing.
Yeah.
So the reason I want to talk about the end credits scene first is because I feel like the end credits scene... Also, are you done with your mission?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you can send me an invite then.
Okay.
So, the thing I like about this is all the finales have had, for all these shows, have had an interesting team up setting up for an epic finale.
Mhm.
Because WandaVision, you have Wanda, Monica, and, Wanda and her family.
Yep.
Falcon the Winter Soldier, you had Sharon, Bucky, and Sam, and Sam's now Captain America.
Mhm.
Here, we're getting an army of Lokis. And I'm down with that. Like, I even said that in one of my reviews, I think. I said, like, when you said about what you think where the rest of the show goes, yeah, I'm down with all the Lokis.
Mhm.
So, because of that, we gotta talk about... Because this episode had a number of things that were dropped that were very important. So when I mentioned there was a character that my sister, I was not expecting her to care for when they were taken from us, at least temporarily. When Mobius was erased, oh dude, McKenna's face was, what?
Mm. Okay.
Even though the end credits scene, I think, pretty much guarantees us that he's alive.
Yep.
Because if Loki's alive, why wouldn't he be alive? Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. That's what I was telling the AJ earlier, before Austin was all pissed off.
And speaking of Mobius, this is the other thing to mention. What do you think about the fact that they snuck in that little vampire reference, setting up maybe Blade sooner than we thought? Did you catch that? How he says so Mobius says to Loki, or it's not to Loki. He's talking to I think it's Ravenslayer he's talking to. He says something like, "We brought in Kree, Titans, all these things, and vampires." And when he says vampires, I'm like, wait, is this the MCU's first reference for vampires?
I didn't even.
Because I can't think of another MCU thing we've had where they've referenced vampires in that way.
Yeah.
That was my bad, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, so which mission are we going to? You picking one soon?
Yeah, hold on.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta go put my plate in the kitchen before we continue.
There we go.
one of the best things that this episode sets up for that I think is really interesting is we all knew that someone in the TVA was technically good. Like we first thought the whole TVA is bad.
Mm-hmm.
This episode proves that the only real evil person in the TVA besides the Timekeepers themselves is Ravenslayer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be completely honest. Now, it remains to be seen if we see him in the final 2 episodes or not. But if you didn't think that Kang was behind everything that's going on with the TVA in the previous episodes, this episode has to convince you of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you say they're going that route too?
Totally.
Like when I saw Ravenslayer being the one in charge, and then basically the whole TVA is basically the whole Timekeepers are just fake like robot like puppets. Like I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew Loki would be able to convince Mobius that he was that everyone was variants, but that reveal was pretty sweet to see like Loki have that conversation with him.
Yeah. And I knew that one girl who Mobius was talking to was lying to Mobius that whole time in that scene.
Yep.
Mm-hmm, and the moment the big reveal comes that she was actually she's been lying to him the whole time, I was like, I knew it.
So I'm one of the people that I've been suspicious of Ravenslayer for a long time because of the fact that Ravenslayer in this show kind of like how Agatha was in WandaVision.
Yep.
I know her history, so while there's not like a big reveal of the fact that who she really is, like she has a secret identity, but in the sense that we know that she's tied to Kang, I knew she was bad news from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I would have done the research from episode 1, I could have told you that something would happen with Ravenslayer. Like in the last episode when they revealed that she would be out in the suit and would be actually using her like Timekeeper stuff, I was like, yeah, she's definitely going to be doing some bad things in the next couple episodes. I will say this show has balls for not only trying to kill Mobius in this episode before the last 2 episodes, and even though they brought back Loki, you gotta give the MCU balls for trying to kill another version of Loki yet again.
Yup.
And the one thing I'll say that really impressed me, and that I thought I would hate about this episode, was actually one of my favorite things. I'm not someone, when it comes to TV shows and movies, when it comes to relationships, like romantically, that I'm invested in. I really want this variant of Loki and Sylvie to be together. Like, I don't like normally go for that thing, but for this, it works for me.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I liked all the point that they love each other because they're both, Loki, and it all just kind of fit. It all just worked.
Right.
Like, my sister was like, I could see, since he likes both guys and girls, they could bring in another relationship in the last 2 episodes, like, for him, like, maybe a guy or something, just for something to show that he likes both and he's the god of mischief. I was like, how do you do that in the last episodes when they made these 2 characters so invested? Like, before he got taken away, and erased, he was going to tell her that he loved her. I think we all know that's what he was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope that he does still get to talk to her, because I'm actually invested in that part of the story, and I didn't think that would be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very invested on that take. I think that's a very good way of looking at it.
And Joe, that scene, the action scene with them taking down all those TVA people in the room with all the Timekeepers, that gave me...
Dude, it was amazing.
That gave me throne room scene from Last Jedi vibes.
I was thinking that too, but this scene was better than that scene because it had we've heard Tom Hiddleston talk about the choreography of that show, and there's been other good fight scenes, like the bar fight scene last episode, the fight scene in the beginning of the last episode where they're trying to escape the TVA. But this fight was just something else.
Yeah.
And how they used their weapons and like that was cool. I am looking forward to seeing that seeing that scene that we've seen in that mid-season trailer where we're going to see Loki use a fire sword pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. That looks cool.
Oh yeah.
And it's got to be in these last 3 episodes.
2.
Oh yeah, this was episode 4. That's right. Last 2. That's right. I forgot that. You're right. For some reason, I don't know what it was, but I always thought Loki was going to be longer than 6 episodes, but no, it makes sense, I guess. I'll say this, you know what's something I was thinking about the other day, even though they're not made by the same studio, that I'm curious about this?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine a world where critics enjoy Snake Eyes more than Black Widow, with those movies coming out so close to each other? Like what if the reviews for Snake Eyes blow the Black Widow reviews out of the water? Just that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Because while it's not going to be a bad MCU movie, I still don't think that people really wanted this Black Widow movie to be good, and I don't think that this movie is going to be what people wanted it to be. From what I've heard, a lot of critics saying, a lot of people were saying what they wanted from it. You have to kind of change what your expectations are.
Yep. Right.
Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be very enjoyable to have an MCU movie in the theaters again, because we haven't had that for almost 2 years. But will it live up to what we got with Spider-Man Far From Home and Endgame? Probably not, because it's going to be such a different type of movie.
Right.
But I'll say this. Kevin Feige said yesterday in the interview that he talked about Abomination and Wong coming in, that trailer that they released with Abomination and Wong is the last true official trailer for Shang-Chi. And Black Widow got, 3 or 4 trailers?
Something like that, yeah.
If that's really the last trailer for Shang-Chi, in terms of actual trailers, holy crap, are they holding some craziness back for that movie.
Oh, totally.
Because that trailer did not feel like a final trailer to me. It was epic, don't get me wrong, but nothing about it said, oh, yeah, this is coming out in September, this is the final trailer. Did you get a final trailer vibe from that trailer?
No. We still don't know anything about this,
And if that's how he wants to play it, that's awesome. If that's how how Kevin's planning on trying to, make us know next to nothing about it, I'm down. If that's how he feels is going to be a good strategy, that could be an advantage.
Totally.
I do think this. No matter what reviews come out for Shang-Chi, I think it's safe to say that out of all the Marvel films that come out, well, we're not going to include Spider-Man yet because we haven't seen a trailer. But I was one of those people that if we're going to base movies of anticipation on trailers,
release another trailer.
The trailers for Shang-Chi have gotten me more hyped than the trailers for Black Widow.
Yeah. Andy just says they better release another trailer for Shang-Chi. Well, Kevin Feige just said that that's gonna be the last one.
You'll get TV spots, but I don't think you'll get any more trailers. He called it in the interview that I posted in our chat yesterday. He said it's the final trailer.
I want another
trailer, and I want it now. Oh shit, he's pulling a Trevor.
Well, I mean, they could pull one more, I guess, if they really wanted to. Maybe he just kind of it's the final trailer, but maybe they pull one out. You never know.
Gosh, he's pulling a Trevor over there. I want another trailer, and I want it now.
See, I'm sold already. I don't need another trailer. I'm sold. This movie's gonna be amazing. I'm sold.
I don't know. I don't need another one.
Like
I
I'm gonna
agree.
I'm gonna say something bold that I did not think I would ever say.
Okay.
Shang-Chi's the only movie to come out for the MCU this year that I think has a chance of taking Winter Soldier off my top spot.
Whoa.
Yep. I'm gonna go there. A lot of people are like, well, if any movie is gonna do that, it'd be Eternals because of all the Oscar buzz. No. See, you don't understand though. Eternals will be good, and I'm sure it's gonna deserve all the credit it gets. But we still barely know hardly anything about that film. We've seen enough of Shang-Chi to, I think, kind of decide if we think it will be a good film or not.
Yeah.
You know, and what I've seen, I'm down. We're getting the real Mandarin. We're getting dragons. We're getting full-on martial arts. Like, if I don't give this movie a high score, I mean, I'm gonna be losing it. Like, this character, if done properly, should be my next favorite MCU character because he's just a straight martial arts based character.
And this has come from somebody who does do martial arts, so that I can understand.
Like, I think this movie might live up a lot higher than people think it will. Like, there's lots of things that make Winter Soldier great, but one of the things that I think really works for Shang-Chi so far is Shang-Chi looks like it's gonna have not only a great family dynamic, like with the dad and the son, and you know, it looks like the sister, like that's gonna be going for it. But then, of course, we've already seen Kevin Feige say that the actors are gonna be like nothing else. Like, that's why I think it's funny when I watch these critics talk about Black Widow, and I keep seeing them like praise how good the choreography for it is and everything and all that really awesome things. But then I just keep thinking in my head of like, that's great and great for Black Widow. But just remember, when Shang-Chi comes out, nobody's gonna be talking about the Black Widow fight scenes. I'll say this. I'll probably enjoy Black Widow, but I was kind of hoping that Black Widow was going to be one of those movies that was going to at least get close to the same tier as Winter Soldier. I don't see that happening now because you, me, and Topher have had this conversation before, right? What makes a good comic book movie? You obviously have a very important hero, but a hero is nothing without its villain. And if Taskmaster isn't, like, from what it feels like to me from what the reviews are saying, Taskmaster doesn't even feel like he's the real main villain.
Yeah.
And this Dreykov guy they have, I've heard is good, but he's nothing, like, spectacular. Like, he's not anything like our previous MCU villains. Like, I can already tell that the Mandarin in Shang-Chi is gonna earn his name next to the greats. For one, just because we're getting the real Mandarin, for one. Two, look at how he talks to his son in that trailer. Like I got chills when he's like, what does he say? He says something like, he calls Shang-Chi boy, and he says something like, what is it? Something about his weakness or something, or like, oh no, careful how the way you talk to me, boy. That's the line. And just how he says boy when you know it's his son, it means something even more. Like, I know people are probably like, oh, I'm sick of all the MCU storylines being tied to, like, family and all these, like, things, but, like, no, I kinda dig the family vibe we're getting with Shang-Chi. I'm here for it. I think it makes it more compelling having the dad be the actual enemy that the son has to go up against. And something else that makes this movie even more exciting than some of the other MCU entries we're getting is we don't, at this moment, we have no idea where in the timeline this movie takes place. So, like, something I thought about, right? So, like, if this movie takes place, say, hypothetical right now, we don't know for sure when it takes place. But if this movie isn't taking place post-Endgame, right? this could be in the middle of Infinity War when Wong goes to talk to someone before Bruce Banner has to call Cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, at this stage he goes in the tournament to go confront, and he fights Abomination, maybe thinking that Abomination can help with their problem. Or maybe there's another reason there. Or maybe, like we said, maybe it is post-Endgame. But that's the interesting thing. We don't know the timeline yet. Nothing has been said about the timeline of this film by anyone that I'm understanding. Like, you could assume that all the MCU movies are going to be post-Endgame, but Black Widow's not post-Endgame. So, you never know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think for now, I think we should assume it's post-Endgame, because the reason Black Widow's not post-Endgame is because Black Widow's not alive post-Endgame. But what do you think of that? You think we should assume it's post-Endgame, or
Yeah, we can.
you think there's a little gray area where it's something that's before that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because if you really think about it, it is much like some of the other earlier movies. It is a solo, standalone movie, like Black Panther, like Spider-Man: Homecoming. So,
man, there's one in the ground. Hold on.
yeah, I keep seeing him. He's like, there's like a glitch one that keeps like glitching out. Yeah, I might need to checkpoint it. Because I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm like, that's not good. Yeah, but I'm down for it. Like I want Black Widow to be great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a little upset that Taskmaster isn't living up to what people wanted.
What? I bet it's gonna be 2006 before Iron Man. No, nope. No. I mean, I know you said that to be funny, but nope.
I mean, the last trailer showed flashbacks, so I think we'll see like that the Mandarin has been around for a long time. But Kevin Feige in that interview with Abomination and Wong, he said something really interesting. He said the reason that they never did the real Mandarin in the Iron Man trilogy, as I said, they couldn't do Mandarin in an Iron Man film and do it justice.
Okay. Makes sense.
Which is funny because you know what else he said that triggered a lot of people?
What?
He says he's a huge fan of the Trevor Slattery twist, and it's one of his favorite things that they've ever made to this day.
Damn. Wow.
I love that he's such a troll. It makes him so much more respectable. It's good to know he's got a good sense of humor, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really so blown away seeing how crazy different Loki has been. Like, I just can't even believe that we're on the final 2 episodes now. Like, I don't want it to end. It's been so good.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but there was episodes of Falcon and the Winter Soldier that I thought could have been better, you know. And there was episodes of WandaVision that I thought could have been better. There's not one episode of Loki that I haven't been happy with.
Exactly.
Like, every episode was better than the last. First episode, great introduction. Second episode, even better episode, led to some great things. Episode 3 upped it up. And episode 4 just destroyed all 3 of them.
Yep.
And now Tom's like, oh, you liked episode 4? Well, guess what? Episode 5 is gonna be even crazier. Like, oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he wasn't hyping up the finale either.
There's a reason for that. They probably want to keep it close to the chest. I don't even think we've seen footage from the finale in the trailers. I think they're hiding it.
Mm.
It really depends what the role is going to be for Ravenslayer, and if we see her interact with Kang at all or not.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people are kind of like, oh, we're only going to get a Kang name drop, but I think we're going to see him. Now, I wouldn't expect to see him, like, fight Loki or anything, like, crazy like that, but I think we'll see him in the same sense that we first saw Thanos in Guardians as, like, the puppet master pulling the strings. You know?
Yeah.
But I'll accept the name drop too. Like if we beat Ravenslayer in the end and we restored the timeline the way that we want to do it, and then literally she smiles, and then she'll be like, "You don't think that this isn't working out exactly how he wants to?" And then she's like, and then they're like, "Who he?" Like you thought the timekeepers were doing all this by themselves without having a mere like person lead this entire organization? And then it's just like, it's not about the timekeepers, it's about the one true timekeeper being Kang, and then just set up the Quantum Mania stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think? See Kang in an appearance, or just hear his name? What do you think's more likely?
I don't know. Probably see Kang, I guess.
Is that what you want to happen? Do you want to see Kang before Quantum Mania?
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing Kang would be pretty badass.
I'm go.
It'd be cool too, because when they've been filming Quantum Mania, we haven't seen any like set photos of Kang, so we have no idea what he looks like. So like that first reveal of him could be pretty awesome. And wasn't there an interview a long time ago with the guy that played Kang, where like he was asked about his appearance in Loki, and he just kind of said he couldn't say anything?
Yeah.
And we all know what that means whenever they can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
It means they're hiding a secret. So are you thinking about in your head right now, like, seeing a fight scene with all the Lokis and seeing them all interact with one another?
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I keep thinking about, the one I want to see the most in combat, is I want to see Crocodile Loki just get thrown at someone. I just watch him just eating someone or something.
Yeah.
My sister's really mad about the actor that they picked to play Kid Loki, because being a Stranger Things fan, my sister really wanted it to be Finn Wolfhard.
Oh, okay.
But she's like a super fan of that actor, like she loves him. Speaking of news today, did you hear the Last of Us news that came out today?
Mm-mm.
Sarah Miller is gonna be played as one of the kids from Dumbledore, or not Dumbledore, from Dumbo, the live action Disney movie.
Oh yeah.
That'll make you pretty stoked. Because you were one of the only people that the one thing you said about that movie is that you love the kid actors in it.
Yeah.
Ah, I shrunk him. Do you have any big theories for the last couple episodes of Loki based on this episode that things set up?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's obvious about what you said about all the Lokis teaming up, obviously, to go after the TVA. I keep waiting for a twist to come up with the TVA because, like, I feel like there's something, like, now that we know that the timekeepers are androids, I want to know, like, if some of these people are brainwashed and other stuff, are they just going to get more minions to help them do their thing, or it's Ravenslayer fighting all these things, all these Lokis alone? Like, what's going to happen? I wonder. Oh, then here's the other thing now. Like, where do you think they sent Mobius to live like his happy life after being erased?
I don't know.
I hope he's on a lake on a jet ski when we find him next.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. What was I?
I think that's a good. I think that's a good way for him to be. Lady Sif's appearance was interesting. That was not what I was expecting, for sure. It was nice to see her. It's too bad it was only in a dream sequence.
We got the sample. Let's get back to the past.
Did you already takes on Lady Sif's appearance?
No, not really.
Just got off the phone with Maddie. Very excited about the sample. Excited about life in general. Have a tell with her.
See if there's any other news I read today that was interesting. Ooh, we got some good gear on that mission. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I might be eventually, not right now, but I will probably be getting streaming equipment set up pretty soon. So I might be able to have my own Avengers streams pretty soon.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna get myself my sister's boyfriend is gonna set me up with a whatchamacallit. My sister's boyfriend's gonna set me up with a computer and the software to edit my videos and stuff and get set up on Twitch and everything.
Okay.
So that'll be pretty cool. Did you get any good gear you wanted?
Not really.
Dang, how do I still need even more upgrade mods? Oh, I only have 8, that's why, okay. We'll see if I get more when I get rid of this stupid purple gear. That's 9. Why my chest plates only purple gear? I need all. I don't. I need more. Give me more. Ooh, this one has gamma tech. Nice, nice. Okay. Now I need a lot more upgrade mods, but I can keep going on missions and get more. Do we have any new volts yet?
I don't know.
Do you have any on your board?
I can
Well, I
look.
guess I'll find us another mission. Let me see. Okay, it's 7:30, so Mike should be on soon.
Hold on, I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna do something to get Trevor's attention.
Trevikins.
Maybe. Trebekins! There you go.
New teasers for Cobra Kai ending by William Zabka, the actor who plays Johnny. Interesting. See what this video gives us.
Welcome back to Cobra Kai Nation. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos of season 4. So in an interview with Gold Derby, William Zabka revealed how aware he was of the fans getting ahead and piecing the puzzle together to see what happens next in Cobra Kai season 4.
There's Trevikins.
However, he said that viewers won't be able to do that whilst watching the new
Is he
season.
invited? Let me see.
Fans like to get ahead and piece puzzles together and see what's coming.
Jimbo said everyone was invited that plays Avengers, so...
Yeah.
Now, Zabka said...
Another cliffhanger?
I know this has been pleased.
Not surprised.
We have some new characters in the cast. The complexities get more difficult.
Oh, let's go take on Assmaster.
Okay.
Now that cliffhanger ending sounds like it could be something that's definitely huge. By the sounds of how Zabka says it, I personally think the cliffhanger could be Terry Silver and John Kreese finally expanding Cobra Kai Dojo to grow over this valley.
Oh shit! I like that. I like that. That'd be great. Just like that's like basically like that. There's your Infinity War ending. Just like, oh, you thought you won? Well, guess what? There's Cobra Kai dojos all over the world. Like, imagine if they pushed them out of the valley, like they lose the tournament, but then like Cobra Kai's like, but you may have kicked us out of the valley, but we have Cobra Kai dojos everywhere. Such a Palpatine move.
Totally.
Alright, let's go. Should we wait till Trevor gets in here, or should we just hit it?
I don't know.
All over this valley! I might even teach my friend! Zabka then goes on to say that season 4 is not like the previous 3 seasons. It's very similar, but it's very different. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be more of the same, different but same. It's not going to be season 3, it's not going to be 2, it's not going to be 1. But it's its own version in this season, and it's equally satisfying. This sounds very similar to Zabka's response during his interview with E.T. at the MTV Movie and TV Awards back in May. He echoed his previous comments when he said this.
There's no way to guess what's going to happen.
Okay.
So they're in for a fun ride. As much as I enjoy turning the script pages and doing the part, they're going to enjoy watching it.
Now, one thing is that Zabka does so well in teasing us Cobra Kai fans and answering all these questions about the 4th season. This cliffhanger ending might be the most shocking that we've ever experienced. But remember, back in season 1, they provided us with the return of John Kreese, which was huge. The series going forward. Then followed by in season 2, the insane school fight resulting in the severe injury of Miguel Diaz. And this moment sent absolute shockwaves across the whole fandom. But season 3's teaser Terry Silver returning in season 4, also with Daniel and Johnny finally teaming up together to stop Kreese at the next All Valley tournament, was huge. But we can't forget the insane fight at the
Oh
will
crap!
be. We'd always love to hear your
Crap!
thoughts.
What happened? Did you leave?
So make sure to smash
Yeah, I
that
didn't
like
mean.
button. Enjoy today's
I'll send you an
video.
invite
It
again.
really
No
helps me
worries.
out with the algorithm, and it really helps the channel. And of course, subscribe to Cobra Kai Nation for more great content on season 4, news, theories, updates, and a hell lot more in the future. I'll see you guys next time on Cobra Kai Nation.
I'm bombing Trevor with invites till he comes in. You know what? I know how to get Trevor's attention. Give me a second.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Download the Domino's app today.
Come on, why can't I not find Mr. Ralph Boner on this list? Oh, it's probably near the very bottom. Oh, Mr. Boner. There he is. There are Trevor and Mr. Boner on the invite. Watch this. You'll like this.
Oh shit!
Yo, listen up, motherfucker. Clock's ticking, bitch. Get your ass in here, motherfucker. Tick tock, motherfucker. Yo, you about done? We waiting for your ass. That ought to get his attention. If Travis doesn't get his attention, that will definitely get his attention. Oh, cool.
Oh shit!
Yo, listen up, motherfucker. Clock's ticking, bitch. Get your ass in here, motherfucker. Tick tock, motherfucker. Yo, you about
Yo, he both
waiting
done.
for your ass.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know what? What the hell? One more just to send the message right now. If you don't get your ass in this party right now, Pixar expert, I'm coming for that tower and I'm coming for that ass. You just spam him till he comes in. That's the best way to do it, I've learned. Oh, I can't wait till we get to go to Wakanda next month. Cause, well, actually, it would be 2 months from now, but yeah.
I still got a kick out of your voice thing from last night when you first got home from work. Your little Yoda thing.
Yep, I thought you would think that was funny.
Hold on, let me scroll up, go back and find that one. Love
Oh,
how
it was so funny.
I love how at the end you're just like, these nuts, what the fuck? Here we go.
I'm off work, motherfuckers. Misbehaving little children are. The fuck you think you're doing without me? Yes, off work I am now. Punish you children, I will. These nuts, what the fuck?
These nuts, what the fuck? Oh man.
Just come on whenever you're ready. I'm texting Mike right now, that's why I said that. And friendly poke back at you. Really, Trevor? You're not gonna read in the messages, bitch? I saw you hop online. You're just being a bitch now.
Hold on. I got stuff in form.
I had to get that one.
Let me do this, Commander. I promise you will get a small amount of satisfaction from it. Fine. It's all yours. Hey, Avengers. Commander Hill felt bad for leaving me out of your last trip to take out a shiny new Taskmaster clone. She's thought better of it this time. Shall we?
He just says, really?
Really? Oh, shit. We're trying to get Trevor's attention, AJ. There you go.
Excuse me while
See
I
what
refer
he's...
to him as Anthony Masters for the rest of this mission. That skull for brains was on my undercover.
Skull for brains.
I plan on reminding him he has blood on his hands.
Did you see there's gonna be a Simpsons version of Avengers, but they're gonna make they're gonna still have Tom Hiddleston play Loki, or was Loki.
Okay.
It's a short. I didn't watch the Star Wars one, but I might watch the Marvel one. Oh, I should finish. I should finish John Campier's video about Black Widow.
This is what you explain about. You're an charcuterie. You're the charcuterie.
Why not listen to him rant about Taskmaster while we're about to beat up Taskmaster?
Fresh groceries and more. Free same-day delivery at Walmart Plus.
Trying to figure out how to...
Taskmaster ain't new. We've been done that.
Go with the character. It takes away from even the good action they have on screen.
Oh wow.
I mean, let's look at Thanos. Didn't have the greatest action scenes, other than the big battle on Titan at the end. But because we knew Thanos and we were getting to know the character, we understood the motivations and all that kind of stuff. It heightened the action scenes and all that kind of stuff. Taskmaster's really just a character. Taskmaster is really kind of just there. He's a plot device in some ways, and comes and goes. And by the end of it, it's like, whatever. So that was the bad part of that. There are also several moments near the end, like you got an actor like Ray Winstone.
AJ's like, Trevor!
You've seen in the trailers. Ray Winstone's kind of like the main.
What did you say?
AJ's just like, Trevor! Like, all capitals, Trevor!
I noticed that he did that. That's funny. Alright, where are we at? Back at this video.
Bad guy in the film, I suppose you could say. I just didn't believe the character at all. Like they do this big grandiose things near the end. Again, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it's just like, really, that's what that is. And oh look, he's another guy who just randomly out of nowhere is on the precipice of world domination. It's like, really? It's like it's like the ending. The third act of the film is almost like you went to a high school drama class and told somebody to write their version of a James Bond film.
Oh god.
It's just like, really? And so that didn't really work. That didn't really work. So those are the two main things on a negative point of view, on a negative side, that stood out to me. And again, it's difficult to go into more details without giving away spoilers, and I don't want to give away. This is not a spoiler review, so I don't want to give anything away. But let me talk about some of the positives. First, let's start with Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson has been great as Black Widow, and she continues to be great as Black Widow, as Natasha. She's great. I mean, I'm not just talking about the way she pulls off the action and all that kind of stuff. She really
Speak, man.
embodies and brings the character to life. And every scene she's in, when she's faced with a new
What happened?
situation, you're just
Oh,
left with,
AJ.
yep, that's how Natasha would react in that situation, and she acts it perfectly. Also, Florence Pugh. I didn't know how I would like her as Yelena, as Widow's sister. Liked her a lot. And they didn't do this thing that a lot of other types of movies will do, like when you're trying to introduce a new character in somebody else's film, the main character takes a back seat and it all becomes about this new character you're trying to highlight and sell to the audience. They didn't do that here.
Well, that's good.
This is Black Widow's movie. Guest starring Yelena, her sister. But they did it perfectly. I found myself, by the end of this movie, I was like, I love this character. I really like this character. And I'm looking forward, now that I've seen this, now I'm really looking forward to seeing her in Hawkeye, because we know, of course, Florence Pugh is going to be in the Hawkeye series. So that was great, too. But Rob, let me tell you my biggest surprise. And I should have had this ready, but I didn't. And I'll bring it up now. My biggest surprise in this movie, the thing that I thought was going to be a weakness in this film, actually ended up being the greatest strength of the movie. I mentioned earlier that I thought the cringiest bad part of this movie was going to be the family stuff. The family stuff is the best part about this movie. I ate it up. In particular, David Harbour as Red Guardian. Every single freaking moment that he's on screen, every line of dialogue he has, every action he takes, I was thoroughly entertained. Like, completely entertained. And I get it. If you're like me and you're watching the trailers where they're sitting around a family dinner table, I get it if you're thinking, that looks kind of cringy. I understand. I totally do. But believe me when I tell you, once you get into the movie, he's priceless. Absolutely priceless. And I loved it. And so I was really also grateful. You know, he doesn't really come along in the film until about midway through. But once he's in the film, he's in a significant chunk of it. And he just sells it and makes it wonderful, and I love that. Now, the time period, there was some questions and some debate going on and some contradictory information going about the time frame of the movie. I heard people say, like, it happens before Civil War. I've heard people say it happens in between Infinity War and Endgame. And I heard some people say it happens between Civil War and Infinity War. And that's where it happens. The bulk of this movie happens in between the events of Civil War, so it happens after Civil War, but it happens before the events of Infinity War. Okay? So the snap hasn't happened, but the Avengers are all split up and on the run. That's the time frame and that's the setting of the movie. And when I realized that, I thought, no, I'm not really interested in this time frame. But it worked. It worked, and it worked perfectly for what they were doing on this film. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, do stick around for a post-credit scene. There is a post-credit scene, and you're going to want to stick around for it. That being said, overall, is this top-tier MCU? No. I would not say this is top-shelf MCU. I would not put Black Widow on the same shelf as Civil War, as Winter Soldier, as
against comic,
or as films like that. I wouldn't say it's in that top 15%. I would say it's a solid middling MCU film. Because you guys know I really like Ant-Man, and I really like Doctor Strange. I put it in that neighborhood. I put it in that neighborhood of like Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, things like that. So above the bottom shelf, which is where you got like Iron Man 2, Thor, The Dark World, things like that. Then you got that big glut of the middling films, and that's where I would put Black Widow. So,
Hey
is
AJ,
it absolutely
welcome to my stream.
must see? Your life will never be the same if you don't go out and watch it? No, it's not. I mean, you could skip this movie if you wanted to. But is it an entertaining had some weaknesses again. I think the villain could have been a lot better. I think both villains could have been a lot better. I think there are some choices they made with the circumstances.
No, I'm playing with Joe, AJ.
Better to make it feel more grounded when they didn't. But overall, great violent dynamics, good performances all around. Hugh, Scarlett Johansson, David Harbour, the whole cast was quite good. Humor is there, the action is there, it's pretty damn solid. Overall, it's an entertaining film again. Not, I wouldn't say fabulous movie, but a good movie. Rob, I don't know, where's your expectations been going into Black Widow? And but you're hearing me talk about it now, and I don't know, is that resonating with you? What are you thinking?
Oh, John, well, you know, I mean, I love me my James Bond, and I wanted to see this. I thought it was a great idea. I know you and I have sort of differed on our excitement for Black Widow movie. I've always been excited for this film. I've always loved the character in the comics for
Mommy
decades
kiss.
now,
What the
so
fuck, AJ?
my
Jesus.
expectations are pretty high on
It's Jason Bourne.
So
I didn't say, I didn't finish it. I didn't.
Yes, Rob, do you have any questions?
No, but I knew you would finish it.
I'll throw this open to you guys in the live chat. Do you have any burning question for me about Black Widow that you'd like me to answer? But as long as it's not something that would require me to give away a spoiler. So go ahead, Rob.
No, this is more of an overall. Like, I've always liked the character of Black Widow, and whenever they gave her moments, like with Mark Ruffalo, to shine, to add resonance to her character, they've always been great. My big hope for this movie was that it
Don't let the guy with the gold thing on his back.
have her role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe overall be more resonant. And now that she's gone, does this movie serve as both a great memorial for her character, and does it solidify her importance and her loss to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I would say the former. I would say this movie really serves as a memorial to the character. Because, like I said, it kind of ends, get to the end of the main movie. Again, and we all know that it happens in between Civil War and Infinity War, so it's before the events of Infinity War. And it ends with the two sisters and whatever.
Ooh, challenge level 14.
I won't give anything away about the post-credit scene, except to say that it happens in the present of the MCU.
Oh, okay.
Present. So flash forwards a number of years when you get to the post-credit scene. And I would say that really also helped to put a cap on that. It was really a great memorial to the character. I don't think it increases her standing in the MCU, per se. But yeah, I would say it's a great memorial. Now, I'm seeing a couple of questions. Anesh is asking, does Taskmaster live? I can't answer that because that would be a spoiler. That would be clearly a spoiler to the movie, so I can't answer that. But somebody else did answer, and I do not consider this a spoiler at all, just so you know. But somebody's asking the question, does Tony appear in the movie? Does Tony Stark appear in the movie? Alright, I'm going to answer that question. If you don't want to know at all, mute. While I have my hand up, mute your computer. Okay? When I put my hand down, you can unmute. So, as long as I've got my hand up, mute your computer. Okay? You ready? I give you 3, 2, 1. Okay, the reason I don't believe this is a spoiler at all is because we never saw Tony Stark in any of the marketing. There was never any official report that he was in it. And indeed, Robert Downey Jr. does not appear in this movie. So I don't feel saying, hey, somebody that was never advertised as being in the movie isn't in the movie. I've never considered that a spoiler. Like any more than saying, yeah, Vanilla Ice doesn't appear in the movie.
Really, Ass-Master?
So, no, Tony, in fact, does not appear in Black Widow.
That's weird, because we heard rumors he was going to be in it.
Okay, you guys can come back and join us again. Anyway, so, yeah, there we go. Okay, so, yeah.
What do you make about that?
Guys, I think that what you should see, remember,
I'm okay with it.
On the idea of a Black Widow.
I mean, he doesn't have to be in it, but I mean, I figured because of the timeline that it would have been cool to have a little cameo with him. But I guess it is a Black Widow movie, you don't really need Tony to be there. It would have been fun, though. Wonder what Josh talked about in today's Loki videos. Let's see what IGN thought of Black Widow first.
What do you think of my new pro?
And still no Trevor, huh?
Nope.
Black Widow is a thrilling, though heavy-handed espionage take on Marvel's standard fare that adds tragic depth to Natasha Romanoff's superhero story. A trained Russian assassin decked out in black tactical wear and an ever-changing range of hairstyles, Natasha Romanoff easily shrugged out of one identity and into her next, wrangling with a guilty conscience over her past lives. With Black Widow, Marvel is finally digging into that mysterious past, giving the original Avengers team's only woman far over her time in the limelight. The film is, in a word, ambitious. It's a superhero flick, but also an espionage action thriller, a dysfunctional family drama, a send-off.
It's gotta be better than Captain Marvel at least, right?
Much of it doesn't feel like a Marvel film at all, thanks to the darker tone used to tell the story of a Russian program that kidnaps young girls and trains them to become assassins. The film centers on affirming why Nat continues on the path of heroism beyond just escaping the confines of her past life. Though it resolves on a hopeful note, it's an aftertaste of intense tragedy for one of Marvel's original Avengers. It feels natural for Black Widow to be styled like a James Bond espionage thriller, complete with a broody title sequence. The film flips between international locales, motorcycle chases, rescue missions, and fight scenes in close quarters that have a real sense of urgency and mortality. It's a style back from Marvel films whose heroes can feel immortal, threatened only by a villain like Thanos and the power of the Infinity Stones.
True.
Natasha isn't superhuman, but rather the most optimized version of a human, and when she takes a punch, it looks like it hurts like hell. When she fights Taskmaster, there's a sense of real danger.
Oh, wow.
The universe doesn't bend, and time doesn't shift, but the film is plied with pseudoscientific, futuristic technology befitting a spy-tinged Marvel.
Nice.
Black Widow is strongest when its leads Natasha and little sister Yelena Belova are fighting, whether against one another or working together.
Oh, wow.
Florence Pugh does excellent work as fellow Black Widow Yelena. Her deadpan is pitch perfect, coaxing humor out of a traditionally stoic Scarlett Johansson. Anytime now, shut up! Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay talking about it? Where Natasha has coped by turning cold, Yelena has coped with humor.
Come on.
It's also thrilling to see a classic genre populated by more women fighters. A rare treat to see Pugh haphazardly operating a helicopter as Johansson parkours. Rachel Weisz rounds out the trio as the brains of the operation. For all of its inventive action pyrotechnics, Black Widow does eventually land in territory that feels more in line with the MCU. It chucks through seeds that affirm Marvel's traditional sense of found family. The idea that family is whoever you decide to fight for, and a hero is someone willing to defend even those outside of it. Natasha's found family of Avengers is contrasted with her dysfunctional planted childhood family of Russian spies. David Harbour and Rachel Weisz's performances as reluctant parents ground the drama in surprisingly relatable emotions. But Taskmaster fights for relevance, as the film dwells on family baggage, slowing down as it climbs up to its final confrontation between Natasha and her target, the man behind the Black Widow program. Black Widow also repeats some of Marvel's tiresome trends with women superheroes of their heavy-handed, cheesy empowerment messages. Consider Captain Marvel's montages of falling and getting back up again, and the cringy final comeuppance with her mentor Yanra. The MCU's women tend to have traumatic stories explicitly tied to powerful, abusive men, such as Nebula and Gamora, and Natasha is no different.
Oh.
The film centers on surviving trauma and confronting her abuser, a man who is not quite as over-the-top evil as Thanos, but still refers to young girls as the world's most overabundant resource. In this context, deriving strength from enduring suffering feels as slimy as it does tragic, a nail in the coffin to Marvel's handling of women superheroes. While Black Widow eulogizes Natasha Romanoff as a formidable, tough-as-hell hero with the clearest heart, it also intensifies Endgame's poor handling of her send-off, and the unbalanced level of respect given to her male peers. Natasha endured years of abuse and risked life and limb after escaping before sacrificing herself for a friend. She still deserves a real memorial.
Ooh.
Marvel's long-awaited Black Widow solo film shakes with the classic superhero movie form. Styled like an espionage thriller, the film digs into Natasha Romanoff's mysterious past as a trained assassin, opening up about her family and introducing an inventive villain in Taskmaster. But while the film is plagued
There he is.
it struggles to strike a balance between...
Took you so long.
Sorry I'm late, it's a jungle out there. I didn't have my phone on me because it was charging and I had to beat an old lady.
Is that what you doing? Your phone was charging?
What are you doing awesome? My sister and my brother-in-law had company here. My sister and brother-in-law here, and they had company coming over, and I had to entertain the kids. By any means necessary.
Oh. Okay, no worries.
It's a pain in the ass for me to do, but when it comes to these certain kids.
I'll do
Yeah,
it after stream, okay?
Playing Avengers.
Playing Avengers.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for Joel's Uncle Mike to get on shortly. Oh, you want to watch WandaVision? Okay.
I mean, get a couple episodes out of the way, but sure, I could squeeze in a quick match.
Sounds interesting. We were waiting for you to come in so you could join the fun spoiler chat.
Okay.
Dude.
Cause I've heard you guys were losing your shit just like I did.
That was fucking crazy, man.
That's what I wrote in my review, so that makes sense. Didn't expect so many deaths for sure.
Neither did I. I was not expecting that.
But I'll say this: it's definitely getting interesting because of where things are going with
Pause regular chat isn't
with what's
up
going on with the whole fact that I think Kang is definitely in this show now.
Oh yeah, I mean they kind of revealed it. Like, who do you think is has been under the timekeepers? Like, who
Yeah,
else would it be?
exactly. Definitely going in the Kang territory.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing catch up now? You're now reading the messages? He had to get your attention somehow.
Oh, see a bitch.
Just remember, if you want to get his attention, remember what you can call him.
Jesus Christ.
Well, there's Mommy, Lucy,
No, oh God. Why? Why do you have to write it down?
He wrote all of them down? Oh, man.
He says he's gonna write them down.
Mommy, okay.
Mommy, okay. What the fuck, AJ? AJ says, Mommy, okay. What the fuck?
Oh, you're way behind on the chat. But this was the good, but there's nothing bad going on in the chat anymore.
Oh, what the fuck was this that Benny sent earlier? 3 boys let a Black Widow spider bite them, hoping to become Spider-Man. Instead, they become Uncle Ben. What the fuck?
Really, Vinny?
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
God damn it!
Now it's time Uncle
You
Darkseid
completed it. I had to finish it.
Oh, it's time. What the fuck?
Clock's ticking, bitch. Trevor, I sent you an invite. You should come in soon.
Yeah, he's already here.
Okay, good. I need more upgrade mods anyway. Good.
I'm saying something bad to Vinny for that. Hold on.
What, you gonna tell him something about these nuts? Oh man, I missed the day that we had Nelson in here.
Oh, me too.
My nuts! My nuts!
He did okay. What the fuck? Yeah.
That's all I've got for now.
That's all I've got. Still my gosh, yeah.
Someone should call him in to be funny.
Yeah.
If you have his phone number, that'd be funny still.
I do still have his phone number, but I don't want to call him.
Why don't you want to call him?
Because I just don't. Nope.
No worries, enjoy your
Sister Jake.
But it's always fun dealing with him.
I wouldn't say that. It was.
Please.
So I watched the Batwoman finale this morning, Trevor. Pretty good. 7.5 out of 10. Alice went to prison. The fight scene between Kate Kane and Ryan Wilder without the bat suit was dope. I thought it was cool.
Jesus Christ.
She starts just beating her with her own just her beating her just beating Kate with her own like motorcycle helmet was awesome. And then when Black Mask was beating the crap out of Alice, I was like, ooh, nice. But then she tricked him.
Sorry, did I go too far? You did go a little too far, Darkseid. You did go a little too far.
What did he do?
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want
to. Yeah, buddy.
And then I liked the ending, how it set up season 3 with the other villains showing up. Like you saw the Penguin umbrella and then Poison Ivy's vines. When you watch WandaVision, I'll probably watch once I play a couple rounds with Mike. I'm probably gonna watch yesterday's Flash episode. Have you watched it yet? Is it good? I've heard people say it was the best of the season because of all the Godspeed stuff is awesome. Yeah, I know last episode was pretty cringe.
I had that planned for.
I have a video coming up about that episode pretty soon, so.
I had that planned for a while. Really, Darkseid?
But the Godspeed stuff I heard is really good. And the trailer for the next episode with John Diggle coming in sounds pretty awesome.
Get it out. Get it out. Won't say it again.
Did you watch the trailer after you finished the episode, Trevor? So you saw that Diggle's coming in for the next one?
Hey,
that's all I know. That's all I know about this current episode.
Trevor, by the way, did you see that a trailer dropped for Don't Breathe 2? I haven't watched it yet, but I gotta watch it.
I liked the first movie. I'll have to check out the second one.
There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to
That first movie was pretty good when I watched it. So, anybody going to see the Forever Purge this week?
I'm going up to the cabin for the 4th, so...
Of course you are. Well, yeah, some of us have to work, but I guess Jake can just take off whatever weekend he wants and just go and do his thing. Okay, don't let a firework go up onto your ass.
Hey, at least I requested off ahead of time, and so people know that I'm gonna be busy then.
4th of July isn't normally busy. I'm just harassing you.
Yeah, I know.
Because some of us need to work, so. When some of us don't, apparently, though. No, but yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I heard the fight scenes were really good, Trevor, so I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm also behind on, I gotta watch like 4 episodes of Kung Fu tonight.
Kung Fu?
Yeah, it's the other show that me and Trevor watch on the CW.
Okay.
It's a martial arts one. Are you up to date, Trevor? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a couple episodes behind, so I'm gonna try and catch up tonight, because I was gonna go over tonight to spend time with my sister, but she has to get up really early tomorrow, so we're gonna watch Deathly Hallows Part 2 tomorrow instead.
Okay.
Last night we were playing, I went over there and we were playing Smash Brothers for a little bit before we watched Part 1.
Oh, nice.
Because on the projector he had his Switch set up. Yeah, he's got all the DLCs.
Super Smash Bros. Is pretty fun.
It's really fun playing it on the projector. I'm guessing you've played it on your projector, Trevor. Must be nice. Yeah, I'm only working a half day on Friday, Trevor. Hey, Trevor, if you want to come with, what are you doing on Friday? Want to come watch Forever Purge with me? I wouldn't mind being alone. I work till 2 o'clock, so we'll go after then. Okay, well, yeah, well, when I get done, I can either go watch another movie. Oh, Mike just sent an invite. Someone give an invite to the party.
Oh, yeah. Hold up.
Yeah, what's it called? Oh, you're not gonna Uber? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Couldn't she just take you from work to there or whatever?
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because I could go after that, and I could even go watch another movie while I wait for you to come in. Welcome. Welcome. We're in the middle of a mission, but we'll get you in as soon as we finish. Yeah. How have you been?
Oh no.
Oh, good. So we can chit chat.
We got chit chat about today's episode.
Yeah, that episode was
okay.
What?
Okay.
He's like that episode was okay. Just like what?
It ripped. It was awesome. It was great.
Dude, that final fight scene was great. I was like, what?
Trevor, I told Joel this, but that scene where they were going to see the timekeepers, and Loki and Lady Loki were fighting all those the TBA people, I was like, I'm getting throne room vibes from Last Jedi. But it was better. It was much better.
Yep. What did you think about what do you think about the end credit scene, Mike?
I mean, obviously, with our boy Tom Hiddleston that early, but
Yeah.
nonetheless relieved that our Loki is not back.
But now he's also got like a whole army of Lokis.
And I mean, Owen Wilson's on a jet ski somewhere. I'm relieved.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yo, because McKenna was screaming, like, I thought McKenna would get mad about Loki. She's like, oh, Wilson bites the bullet. And she's like, what? No, this can't be. And I was like, he'll be fine. They're not gonna kill him this early.
So you know the fact that Loki isn't dead. You know, sure as hell, Mobius isn't dead.
Yeah, they just sent him to the freaking, like, being on the lake on the jet ski, just hanging out. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was mentioning to Jake, when he's talking about all the different things that they've had to bring in, and he references vampires. I think that's the first reference of the of Blade in the MCU. Like that. Oh, she's watched it with you?
Oh yeah.
She likes Loki, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, we're all in.
Yeah, it's been super good. So it's good. It's definitely good to be on.
But
like, hey, just so you guys know, Blade's coming.
I'm sure with this show they can do that, so I wouldn't mind it.
But it's pretty obvious how the rest of the season's gonna go, though. And me and Joel are completely all in. It's just gonna be.
Yeah, it's all Lokis versus the TVA, man. That's basically what's gonna happen. Yep. I'm excited to see Crocodile Loki biting some heads, man. That's what I'm waiting for.
Crocodile Loki, that's right. Yeah.
So me and McKenna had a debate, okay? So McKenna had to rewind it, and she's like, it's just Kid Loki's pet. I'm like, no, he has the antlers. That's Loki. And then I had to literally go and like look it up and be like, look, here's what it says about in the comic version of each Loki's. This is a Loki that was stuck, shape-shifting as a crocodile, because he thought it would be funny, so he's stuck as it now. So
the clip seemed pretty explicit that was the kid holding it is not the variant.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, they're all variants. So like, one is you have the old Loki, which is the classic. Then the kid holding him was Kid Loki, but the crocodile is also shape-shifting Loki. So.
The show is just super fun, man.
Yep, I dig it. And then the Loki with the hammer is basically a take of Loki being worthy. That's where I'm going with it. Is the hammer?
Exactly my thought.
Yeah, the hammer is definitely a version of Thor's hammer, but different. I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure we'll see what it does when he uses it.
Oh, Trevor's down. All right, I'm coming.
Oh, Trevor going down? What? No, we can't have this. Are you still working on Kate, or who are you playing as?
Yeah, I'll be keeping it. I made a little bit of progress, but...
Oh, a little bit of progress is good. Any progress is good.
Alright, I'm here. I'm here, Trevor.
Have you watched F9 yet?
No, somehow not.
Somehow not.
It's pretty good.
Wait.
I mean, I've seen every other one.
What's your schedule looking like this weekend or this week?
Dude, I have nothing this weekend except for Saturday night.
So Friday I get done at at 2 o'clock from work. So if you want to hit up a couple movies, we could do something. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to work, and I agreed to work till 2 o'clock because she wants to split the shift with me. So I'm gonna come in the morning, and then I'm gonna work till 2 p.m. and then my whole rest of my day is off. So. Yeah. See which. Yes, let me get back to you tomorrow. Let me know what works, because we could totally do a couple. We could knock some things out for sure.
I mean, he wanted to go see the Forever Purge.
I was thinking maybe going to see The Purge, but I can always wait to go see The Purge if you want to see A Quiet Place and something else as well. So, because we could do A Quiet Place and maybe A Quiet Place in F9 because you want to see F9, right?
I sure do.
Dude, F9 is crazy. Definitely, we could totally do that. I'd be down with that.
I have to break this down real quick. Are you guys like Purge people? Have you seen the Purge movies?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them.
So does the Forever Purge not kind of negate the whole premise of the Purge?
Pretty much. I don't know.
Boy, it was like the stakes are super high for one night.
I know. I seen the trailers, and I'm just kind of like I looked at it and I went, you know, I'm in. Like this, just it looks bonkers. I'm here for it. Like like I don't know. It's just one of those things where like you work at a theater, you see a new movie come out, it catches your interest, and you're just like, you know, I'm not anticipating it, but I'll go see it eventually because I'm just like, oh, okay, this looks interesting.
And for the kids this weekend, we got Boss Baby 2 opening up.
Oh god, don't get me started on that one.
What are your Boss Baby 2 theories? Let's drop them.
Boss Baby 2 theories. Yeah, here's my theory. The ending of the movie will be the greatest thing ever because it will be over. That's the only theory you need to know is it will end. Oh gosh, dang! I could see it. I could see it. It's a variant. Yeah, why not? I love it how Loki just drops that mid conversation as Owen Wilson's just like completely like trying to ignore everything he's saying. He's like, "You're a variant. You're all variants," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
And Trevor, when Mobius was talking to that one girl who turns out to be the TBA person, that one girl, I was like, when he started to believe her, I was just like, I knew she was lying from the start. And when he tried to believe her, I was like, are you really believing this shit? And then when he found out that the truth, I was like, I told you.
Yeah.
Like I knew that was coming. Like just the way she was acting in that scene just wasn't normal.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll tell you this, Mike, about F9. If we're gonna really see F9, then you need to know one thing going into your head before you walk into that movie.
Nothing.
Any sense of logic you've ever had in your head, remove all of it. Just.
My understanding is that family is important.
Well, family is always important, but I mean, so you remember how in the last movie before, not Hobbs and Shaw, before this, you remember how it's like, oh, submarine, you know, so coming out in the ice, and that's pretty ridiculous. This movie takes that to an entire new level. Like
let's just say a car goes to space.
Yes, as seen from trailers, there are more than one ridiculous thing in this movie, and then just it's part of the fun of it. Like a lot of people, they take it too seriously, and then it ruins their enjoyment. Just to understand that everything that is happening is for pure entertainment. Even if it might not make sense, it's there for pure entertainment.
I assure you, Joey, that's how I've every
Yeah.
in the Fast franchise.
Yeah. Well, that's
Ever
good.
since
That's
5,
good because this
at least.
Like 5 was pretty tame compared to this. Like there's some other ones that have like been out there. This is that next level. Like this has been like there's been critics that have gone into this movie like that love the Fast franchise, and they're like, okay, that was too out there for me. Like I can't do this. But you know, critics are critics, so some people can't handle it. I mean, I had a blast, and I definitely am hoping that anyone I take to it has a blast, because I absolutely enjoyed it, so I thought it was fantastic.
Like, roll in there and be like, oh, I've been betrayed by Fast and Furious.
Right.
This was too crazy.
Oh my god, there's been people that have done that. I'm just like, were you really a fan if you're going to be so butthurt over a decision that they made to make a movie more entertaining for you?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm sure I'll like it.
Yeah, I think so too. I always like to give people heads up. Because there was before I took AJ, even he was kind of like a little nervous because people were like telling him that he's not gonna like it. It defies the laws of physics and all these other things, and we ended up having a blast. But he was getting kind of worried, and I'm like, dude, you can't listen to those people. You just gotta go in for yourself. And
like, we were watching some people talk about the movie, and some people who were talking about the movie were just like, some girl came out before the movie. It was just like, oh, by the way, we can't let you guys get into. Be careful what you guys say in your reviews because we don't want any spoilers to go out there. And then they were just like, I'll just tell you what right now. I have no idea what the fuck that girl was talking about.
yeah, because people were trying to think like what's a spoiler and what's not. It's like, oh gosh.
Like, there was not like too much to spoil in this movie.
Yeah, I would say that the one thing is like that's one thing to take in mind is like there are definitely things that there are reveals and things that can be like revealed.
I'll just say some things that go on with John Cena's character and his backstory.
Yeah, but there was definitely no big like a lot of people freak out like this like has like a ton of spoilers and reveals and like all the really main like big things were pretty much unfortunately revealed through trailers, but yep. And they do get into it more, and it is interesting, and a lot of people have said one of the biggest criticisms people had with this movie was that they thought it juggled too much of these other characters, because in some of the Fast and the Furious movies, the team kind of just stays together, and they do their thing, and they fight as a team. In this movie, there's a very big period of the movie where they branch out and go on separate, like, kind of side quests, if you call them, but it's all for a bigger part of the story, and it all makes sense. So, like, for me, it didn't bother me, but a lot of people are like, oh, I came to watch, all the family be together because they're the family and all these other things, and, like...
So we were having
and they're still playing...
Sorry.
Oh, you having problems? What's going on?
We were having problems with this one earlier. Remember? It was like the other day, Trevor.
You guys are having problems with the mission? Yeah, so it's one of those things that just, like, people are just kind of weird about it, but it's such an enjoyable experience and worth it for sure. And it's just ridiculous fun. Like, if you want a popcorn flick and you want to just, like, have a ball and laugh and have a good time, it delivers.
Alright, we got one of them at least. Cool.
And that'd be such an interesting double feature because you'd be like, oh, Quiet Place 2 is so good, and just like, so like, oh, I love horror movies and this is fantastic. Then you go to F9 and you're like, what in the world am I watching? But like in a good way, it'd be like a good balance, you watch something that's super serious and intense, and then you're just like, it's a comedy. Okay, I can get down with that. Because out of all the Fast and the Furious movies, if I had to describe F9 in any way, it is a legitimate comedy. Like, that is the best word to describe that movie.
I agree.
Oh, you don't even...
Like, he doesn't even know yet, but he's right, though. Like, he can tell. Like, it's such a comedy that there are points in the movie that some of the characters are so, like, almost Deadpool-level self-aware of what they've been in, like, just how ridiculous it is, and how crazy it is. You can tell, because, like, Tyrese is like, look, yeah, we've been doing a lot of things going on, but we ain't never done this.
Alright, let me invite Mike here.
Yeah, let's get Mike in here. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, but it definitely delivers and definitely a fun time.
There you go.
I bet you've been waiting to watch A Quiet Place for some time now. You're just like, oh, I need to see A Quiet Place so bad.
Yeah, I'm pumped to see it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. A lot of people seem to like it.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, the box office is nuts.
Yeah, it did pretty well. It definitely did pretty well for the weekends when it came out.
Post-COVID market,
Yeah, and we're full capacity now, so seeing crazy people come out for F9 was a different thing to experience for sure.
And now we got Black Widow opening next weekend, and that's gonna be pretty crazy.
Yeah, Black Widow is gonna be pretty crazy. I am a little worried about the word of mouth on this one because this is the first time that I've seen. This is the first time in many years I've seen a Marvel movie kind of started getting kind of the okay mixed treatment.
Okay.
Like, it's obviously not gonna be Thor: The Dark World, which is good, but like, I feel like a lot of people had really high hopes for this movie, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna live up to what people wanted.
I'm just excited I get to experience it with Trevor.
Well, I just hope I'm gonna see it as soon as I can. I hope it still delivers. I hope it, delivers that next Phase 4 experience, because that's what we want to see. And I just hope it's at least entertaining, and that'll be good.
Yeah.
I've remained optimistic.
Yeah, I try to be as optimistic as I can, for sure.
I think that the ceiling might be what you think it is, but the floor is pretty high.
True, that's a good point. Yeah, don't think about the ceiling, and just think about the floor. That's a good point. I agree with that statement.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm currently at Jarvis. Should I do something else here on the Quinjet?
Oh, we're getting you into a mission. No worries. It's probably just hang you out there for a while, but you'll get in here in a second. I'm just selecting the mission for us. I'm trying to find something that's worth doing. I'm trying to get a good Tachyon mission for you. Oh, you know what we should take you to do? You haven't fought Monica yet, have you?
No, that's new, right?
Yeah, that's a brand new mission. We should take you to do that because it's a really interesting, unique...
Have you completed the campaign?
Yeah, he beat it a while ago.
Okay, good.
Yeah, okay, so this one is basically like the next expansion where she has the Cosmic Cube now, and now we're fighting her. But this mission is so big and so different than any other missions. Like, it's got, like... It's a villain sector, but it's got so many other, like, crazy things. This is the first time, Jake, that you and I are playing with a near full team.
Yeah.
Because we played with Yumi and Jimbo, and then I think we've had Trevor on the team once for one of the times, and that was until he got kicked out.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we got kicked off of this mission.
Mike, just so you know, this is one of the hardest villain sectors there is.
Okay. What do you think the previous hardest was?
Previous hardest would probably be Maestro, yeah.
Maestro.
Evil Hulk, yeah. But this one, it's been tough for sure. This one definitely takes it up another notch because it's just like, yeah. It's difficult too because like me and Jake were trying to do it and just like.
Yeah, but if we have a full team, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, when we did it just the two of us, we were getting smacked hard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still working out my case, so I'll keep it conservative and not try to die.
Right.
Yeah, no worries.
I just saw a little teaser for the end of The Walking Dead.
Oh,
really? They released a new ad?
Uh-oh. Oh, Trevor's pumped.
Oh god, someone just posted something on Instagram where it's like Anakin Skywalker flying in space and then Vin Diesel is in his car flying next to him. He's like It's like looks like you could use hands, Skywalker. Dom, how the hell are you in space? You don't need logic when you got family.
Oh,
God. Oh God.
that's hilarious.
See, Mike, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Things like that that exist on the internet. That's why people have such a hard time with this movie.
And just so you know, also, Mike, there is a credit scene for Fast 9.
What? No freaking way. Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
John Wick 4 is gonna have both Scott Adkins and Donnie Yen? What?
What? Are you serious?
Oh my god! Yes!
Oh, okay. That already equals it's gonna be amazing.
Sending it to the chat. The man is finally getting the redemption he deserves after what they did to him in Doctor Strange 2. Or not just Doctor Strange, not Doctor Strange 2, sorry. The first Doctor Strange. And then you're gonna get, like, now we're gonna finally see him straight up probably fight John Wick. Like, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's gonna have his hands full, man. He's gonna be fighting Donnie Yen and freaking Scott Adkins. What? I knew that movie would keep casting people considering they're gonna start filming pretty soon, but still, it's like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is gonna have his hands full. Fighting Scott Adkins and Donnie Yen. Oh.
Well, I guess they're just like we gotta up everything because the last movie was so good. We need to pull out the big stuff now. If you weren't already excited for the next installment, I think you are now for sure.
I mean, after that cliffhanger at the end of 3, I'm pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pumped ever since the end of 3 when they set up after that big cliffhanger.
It says details of the role are unknown, but it seems like that these two gentlemen will go mano a mano in one of the highly anticipated fights that people want to see between different martial artists.
I just love that ending. You pissed off, John? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a great ending. Yeah, John Wick 3 was one of those movies where, like, you never thought in a year where one of the #1 craziest MCU movies came out that there would ever be another movie that where you're just like, that was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, all year I was like, you know, there's probably not going to be anything else that comes out that's going to top Endgame for me. And then here comes John Wick 3 coming out the gate and just like, yes, I'm here. Just remember, I'm still here. I'm still killing people and using books and hitting people with guns and just doing what I do.
Oh my god.
The fact that that franchise is still as successful as it is amazing to me. And now they've expanded. Yep. I know you do.
I knew you do it. I knew you do that.
Someone did that in Jake's stream about the next Shang-Chi trailer. Why? No, we ain't getting any more Shang-Chi trailers. I think that's it. Did you see that new trailer that came out last week, Mike, for Shang-Chi?
Oh, dude.
Dude, you're in for a treat. You get to see Wong, and they're bringing back Abomination into the MCU, dude.
And they're fighting in a ring together. It's amazing.
So I thought Abomination is back for She-Hulk, no?
Yeah, he's back here first, apparently.
There's a shot of Wong.
Yep, because Kevin Feige did an interview yesterday where he's like, oh yeah, you saw Wong and Abomination and you thought that was them. I'm here to tell you, yeah, it was them. So you're definitely going to see those two in this tournament. Because It's my understanding, and one of the reasons why I'm so anticipating this to be one of my favorite MCU films this year, not only because of the martial arts aspect, but one of the things that this movie is going to do, like, you can have any martial arts movie and have cool fight scenes and have cool settings and everything. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. But when they confirm that this movie is going to have like a version of a straight up martial arts tournament, I was like, oh, okay, now you have my attention.
And Trevor, you're not gonna believe this, but Joe said this before you came in. He said that this could be the one MC movie that has a chance this year
And everyone
to
check out
maybe surpass Winter Soldier for him.
Dude, I'm that excited. Like, I mean, we're getting the real Mandarin, something I've wanted my entire Marvel fan life. We're getting to see dragons. We're getting to see martial arts. I mean, what more could you want?
Like,
yeah, currently.
Yeah, me too.
But one of the things that put Winter Soldier so high for me was how well done the Captain America fight sequences were.
Hand-to-hand shit is so good.
Yeah, it's like, now we can get another Marvel hero that literally is everything. Like, this dude don't got a shield, man. He is the weapon. He is hand-to-hand combat. Like, so you're gonna get some incredible fight sequences. Like, we've seen some of them in the trailers. I'm already like, they're really putting in a lot of effort to make this feel like this dude knows martial arts. And I think that's great. Oh yeah, we'll come for you, no worries. But yeah, like this trailer shows some great things. Not only do you get a taste of like, oh yeah, the Mandarin, he's gonna be a problem, like, and he's not gonna be to be messed with. But then you got like, we're gonna see dragons and all that craziness, and then you got the fact that now we're gonna see Abomination and Wong duking it out. Like, that I thought was crazy. I was like, oh, what's Wong doing in Hong Kong, about to just go throw down with Tim Roth? Like, what is going on?
yeah, what?
I didn't think we'd see, like, I didn't expect to see either of those characters in Shang-Chi, but, like,
Leave it up to Kevin Feige to literally go,
And then
you see the rug? I'm
and then-
pulling it up from right underneath.
And then Topher sent us the screenshot to try to just troll to kind of just troll us, but then we found out it's actually true.
And not only are they putting him in the movie, Mike, but they've changed Abomination's look since Incredible Hulk.
Oh, I would assume, yeah.
Like if you've seen what Abomination looks like in the comics, he looks more in line with what he was in the comics
yeah, he looks more accurate.
Like his face is different, like. But that's just Marvel in general. They like to change it up once they decide to bring a character back.
If it has flaws, I will fix them. I do not like the sound of that.
Like every time when me and Trevor watch an episode of Loki and we think it's just crazy, we just pull up a Santa Claus from Shazam, and just go, that was fucking crazy, man. Oh man.
Yeah, because when you get your mind blown, you gotta feel like that for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm just very impressed by the type of content we're getting this year.
Like Joe was saying, there's been some episodes of and I agree with this. There was children that he had issues with. There were some episodes of WandaVision he had issues with.
Which is funny considering that one of the episodes I had issues with is part of the reason for your nickname. So it's like kind of funny actually.
Yeah, and he says there hasn't been an episode of Loki yet that I disliked.
Yeah, I agree.
There hasn't been one. Yeah.
I think we talked about this before. There's reasons that I think Falcon was the weakest show so far, and it might have to do with its like had to regroup on the plot.
I feel like they had to change too much. Like I feel like the show showed promise in the action sequences and some of the reveals were good, but like the overall story seemed to suffer because of the fact that it wasn't. I think the biggest problem is I feel like it was trying to be a continuation of Civil War and Winter Soldier, but it didn't have all the pieces that made those movies so great.
They were regrouping entirely.
Yeah.
And I thought, as much as I love WandaVision, I thought that's the weakest because everybody in the cast was trolling us. Like Paul Bettany was trolling like, hey, there's a massive cameo towards the end of the season where it actually turned out to actually
I think the biggest problem. I think the biggest you can argue what's weaker and what's not weaker. I feel like in terms of enjoyment, I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier more than WandaVision because WandaVision every week felt like there was always a theory that was going to happen, and that theory didn't become true. Then it was just ruining people's enjoyment of the show. Where well, yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like, but there were certain things that, like, where they felt like they were going somewhere, and then they went somewhere else that I just feel like didn't pay off well. Like there was a couple things that.
I want to see the version of Falcon that came out pre-COVID, like without COVID. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see what that looked like before all the restrictions and everything.
Well, not only that, but the whole plot was like it was a epidemic or like a
yeah. And that's why, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, they definitely changed it because of the fact you could tell.
I'm currently invisible and I can't play myself.
Oh, that's weird. You should be invisible because I'd use my invisible thing on us, but I don't know why. Oh, that's odd. That's odd. Yeah, no, that's just kind of interesting because, like, it would be interesting to see what pre-COVID of that show's plot looked like. I agree. I feel like there's some rushed things. I feel like another big missed opportunity is they played with it, but they never went full Dark Avengers like that, like they should have. Like I feel like there should have been like a little indication, a little end credit scene that kind of went like, "Oh, it's cool that John Walker's gonna be U.S. agent," but where was like a cameo from someone that's another adult? Yeah, like some of it, like. He was the best part of the show for me because I think his character made the show interesting and he worked for the show. But like I feel like there wasn't when the show didn't focus on him, then it wasn't as good.
Right.
Like for instance, I hated the whole Carly terrorist type storyline. They needed a better villain. They needed something that was going to be a little bit more, I think, pleasing for Marvel fans.
I agree.
That's something that suffered from the COVID rewrite, man.
Yeah, like I wonder. Yeah, like I feel like there was missing something from that. They're clearly missing something from that storyline because clearly there was something that like I don't know. I just wasn't satisfied with the agenda, and I'll be completely real. I know this isn't everyone's opinion, but Trevor, you can tell me what you think about this. I'm really sick about this. Like people talk about, like with MCU villains, how they want their villains to have relatable motives, and they want them to be like, you know, easily redeemed, right? Or find a way that they can be redeemed. I'm so sick of that Marvel trope that you have a really good villain, and then they have to just be like completely redeemed, you know? Like, they kept trying to redeem Carly. As much as everybody praises Thanos, it's never really sat well with me that they gave Thanos a storyline that made him a sympathetic character. Like you know what I mean, Mike? Like, I feel like...
I understand what you mean. I do just...
Hey, AJ.
Like I'm here. I'm not saying he's a problem. Like, I feel like what they did with him for Thanos was great. But I feel like because Marvel has seen the success of Thanos, they're taking everyone that they can now and going, oh, everyone needs to have a sympathetic background story. That's what people want to see with their villains. where like let's see, like it's not every character. Yeah, no, they don't need Ronins, but look at it this way, okay? So like one example of someone who does not have sympathetic is even though Sony and Marvel share it, at least Mysterio was his own thing and didn't need sympathy or needed to be forgiven. Yeah, he just was trying to do him, and that was good. And like, it depends on the way you look at it, because when you look at it from one angle, I feel like there are so many people nowadays that see, like, some people, in order for a villain to be relatable, they either have to be conflicted or they have to have something that makes them interesting. But sometimes there's a storyline where you just want someone that, like, and it doesn't happen very often because this character is complex in his own right, but I like to quote Alfred from The Dark Knight with this one. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you get a man that just wants to watch the world burn, and that's okay. And I feel like Marvel's kind of right now, at least, they're kind of leaning so far onto the, oh, look at this, because of this, I became a villain, and this is what I did, and this is what made me a villain. And I kind of feel like that trope is being a bit overplayed right now. Like yeah, like it's not everything. Like, I think Loki's the one advantage right now to that rule, because Ravenslayer, if we're considering her to be the main villain so far of the show, she's my take is that she's working for Kang. That's my take. And if anybody knows Kang, they know how ruthless and heartless he is. So, and the MCU is not going to mess with that character in the way that they've messed with other characters, because they know the importance of the Kang, like, the character-wise, like, stuff. Like, I feel like it's one of those things they won't mess with. And I feel like that's one thing that's really good. One thing I'll give WandaVision that I won't give Falcon the Winter Soldier, because of its villains, at least Agatha, there was nothing with her that made her feel sympathetic. You know? She was just oh, what happened? Someone just going down by all the craziness? Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I've been legit hiding.
Yeah, like, what do you think about that? Like, how Agatha just kind of was, you know, an evil witch.
I would say they didn't land it as of the finale.
No. They didn't land the finale. Yeah. Yeah, that's my thing, is, like, they didn't land it completely the way that would have... Oh, no worries, I'll come get you. Yeah, they didn't land it the way that it should have been landed, clearly, but, like, I feel like, oh, how'd you get all the way by the door? Oh, this is where you were hiding by the door? Yeah, like, I feel like they just didn't, they landed part of it, but it wasn't, like, I feel like the ending was good, but the ending wasn't fully what it should have been. Like, I feel like the idea of her works, and the performance was good. But the writing for the ending didn't hold up to the potential. I'll be completely honest, I was kind of... We talk about the consistent shows. I think Agatha, like, the showdown between Agatha and Wanda won, like, awards at the MTV Movie Awards. The coolest thing about their showdown was that Wanda got her costume. Like if you... Like... Yeah, exactly. It didn't feel like anything, like... significant. You know what it reminded me of? This is an awful thing to ever consider to compare a Marvel property to.
That good.
It felt like Green Lantern, Hal Jordan fighting Parallax in that Green Lantern film with Ryan Reynolds. Like, you get what I'm saying, Trevor? Like, it kind of felt like that, and it's hard to say that because we love Marvel, but. So just follow what we do. When she goes up, when that bubble is gone, run for the pillar.
Well, attack.
Yeah, well, hit her too.
Attack.
But when you see the attack mode, let her attack first, then make your move. Okay, pillar, go pillar.
You see the timer? No, you see the timer there. Be sure you're hiding behind the pillar before that timer goes out.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, she must have still got you. Yep, that's why you gotta wait. Yeah, like you can start attacking while you're hiding, definitely.
I mean, I could probably get away with not hiding because I'm Thor and I got Odin Force.
But you're a glass cannon still, so I wouldn't do it.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I just feel like something like in that sort of circumstance, like in the final battle, that didn't live up to the potential that I think it should have. Whoa! That's how I got smacked that time. It's very different. See, it's very different. And we're going from this to Claw, which is gonna be pretty cool. So that's pretty cool that we get to go from Claw after this. Like, I mean, Wakanda's gonna be great. And what we just recently found out about, Mike, that's gonna be really awesome, is they're bringing back the thing where we can play as the same character. So in Wakanda, we're gonna have like 4 Black Panthers if we want. I'm down with that. I like that we don't have to share one character.
Yeah,
I mean, we can share. That's what I mean. Yeah.
When a new character comes out, yeah, everyone's gonna want to be that character, so that works.
We're all gonna have like different costumes and stuff because some people have a lot of money and like to spend money in the store.
Yeah, don't.
Looking at you, Jake.
AJ.
And some of us will just be happy with maybe one of the default suits, just getting to play as Black Panther will be happy enough for us. I think with me, with Black Panther, I want one suit that just I love enough that I want to wear it all the time. I'm not trying to go crazy on buying outfits for him.
Yeah, Jacob.
Like, if I find one outfit that I really like, either I get from the challenge card, or I keep getting wasted by that nonsense. That sucks.
AJ says, yeah, Jacob. In my stream. Oh,
dang, he's calling you out on your problem with money. You calling him out, huh, AJ? Stupid Monica pissing us off as usual. Oh, and she took all the pillars away. Crap. Oh no, we have one left. Okay. There's a chance of survival. Have you figured out what it means, Mike, when your hands glow red like they just were? So the gear you have equipped, that gives like a really good buff for your characters. I've been getting really lucky when I go on these Tachyon missions. I get exotic gear, so my gear has been like really high tier right now, which is awesome. So like what's really nice is like, and Jake, you're gonna hate me for this reference, right? So get ready for this. So purple gear is starting to be really sucky when you get the higher tier stuff. Right now, I'm sure it's okay for you because you're lower. Gold gear, gold legendary gear is pretty good. But anytime you get an orange gear, it can be good, but it can like gold is good, but orange is better. Like, I had to do it. They hate when I quote. They hate when I quote that because they hate. That's a line from Wonder Woman 1984, so they hate it when I do that. Cause it's, yeah, blast him.
Ah, crap.
Crap! We got revived and then we got trashed all at once? What? See, that's how brutal this is, man.
I tried to do the Odin Force thing, but I came out too soon.
Alright, I'm gonna try to be more conservative.
I came out too soon. I tried to do the Odin
Yeah,
Force.
definitely save stuff that makes sense. Yeah, Monica's a pain, Mike. Trust me. It's not. It's no. This mission has not been fun. I mean, it's had its moments of fun, but it definitely has been difficult. But it shows that the devs are definitely willing to give us a good challenge worth our time. Because I'll be honest, some of the boss fights in this game earlier in like the villain sectors were getting pretty. Yeah, like we needed something different, and I'm glad that this mission has fulfilled that. I mean, the claw mission in Wakanda looks like it's the claw mission looks like it's gonna be pretty dope. Oh, I hit him! I hit her with my shock absorbs, so she's toast for now.
Yuck, Wonder Woman 1984. AJ.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, we're trying to forget that movie ever existed.
Goes up there on the shelf with the other bad comic book films.
I mean, they did set up some pretty cool things for Wonder Woman 3 at the end, but...
AJ, have you seen Catwoman? You say it doesn't exist, Trevor? I'm pretty sure that movie's on HBO Max, isn't it?
He says yes.
No.
I got you, Joe.
I was attacking and I wasn't watching for the pillar. Aim ain't saving shit. You guys are gonna be done. This is the end. That's the other thing you should know, Mike. After this mission, get used to, once Wakanda comes out, say goodbye to fighting AIM. Because we're pretty much, the way this storyline wraps up, we're done with AIM. We're going to be moving on to better and bigger things. You know, it's kind of like Thanos. We had our fill of the Titan, and now we're going to move on. So far as the MCU goes, we're moving on to Kang, so that's gonna be a whole nother world of interestingness. We're swapping the time stone for time travel in general.
Yep.
Whoa!
I'm coming, Joe.
Yep. And there's gonna be a reason for that, I'm sure, too. I'm sure Kang's got some magic things up his sleeve. You know what I just thought about that's really funny for those of us that like the mission Bad Blood? What will you and Trevor do when you guys are watching Black Widow in theaters, Jake? If Taskmaster all of a sudden snaps his fingers at Black Widow in the movie.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
was that an Ono from Trevor?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want Bad Blood reminders, Trevor? Then everyone in your theater can be like, who do you think you are, Thanos?
AJ says no. No. AJ. No.
Well, you don't want to see Assmaster snap his fingers, AJ? He does it in Bad Blood. If you go play that mission again, he does it.
That's true. He does. I'm trying.
Oh, speaking of new villains, Mike, whoa, what? Dang it.
Damn it.
Speaking of new villains, we got confirmation the other day that our next big villain we're going to be fighting is going to be Crossbones. Yeah, so we're going to get another skeleton villain to deal with. know this. It's always a nightmare.
You should. Hey, Trevor, just wait till the super. Hey, Trevor, just wait till for the super adaptoids.
Speaking of which, when did they say Omega level threat's coming soon? It's pretty soon, right?
It's July, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. Because someone said something about the new update, but apparently we're getting a new event tomorrow, according to Jimbo.
Tomorrow is. Hold on.
Because the store changes tomorrow, and then yeah, so that would be a new event.
Tomorrow's date? It's tomorrow July. Tomorrow's July 1st already.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't say what it was.
Oh crap!
I shot her, but I got taken out.
Tomorrow is July 1st, though, so were they ever specific when in July it was coming?
We didn't have a date last I know. I'll look it up after this, I'm sure. I just remember Jimbo said during the last stream that they said that Omega level's coming very soon.
Oh, soon.
Well, not like that soon. It was meant to be like, what's it called? Like it's gonna be to happen like in the next couple weeks.
I understand that, but still, soon. I know how much he dislikes that word.
Yeah, he seemed okay with it because they didn't use very soon. I used very soon because we're close to, it. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, we've been getting... I'm not less upset about soon because soon has meant like in a week or instead of a month. It hasn't been too bad lately, so... This game has really done a good job of giving constant content in the last couple months. Nope, not touching me. I shot you, bitch. You're not touching me.
I'm behind the pillar. Alright.
Oh my god.
I got you. Yep, I got you. No, AIM's not saving anything, Monica. You're gonna all die. I don't know, you haven't figured that out yet.
Hey, Trevor.
Push him in the pit, get him in the pit, and then defeat and then attack.
Or something else.
You just gotta,
I know, I said this earlier and Joe was like, no, that better not happen, but what if when Black Widow shows up to fight Taskmaster, he just says, it's a shame you're not going to be around long.
Oh god.
Can you imagine if he said that, Trevor?
Then it would annoy him probably even more.
We'll just be like, oh crap, it's the Taskmaster from Avengers all over again. But, Trevor, since we're hearing not great things about Taskmaster, Joe says that he's going into this movie imagining that Taskmaster in that movie is Taskmaster from this game.
Yep, I'm going in to see Assmaster. See what he does. That's so bad. Apparently his fight scenes are really good, so I guess that's a plus. Nobody's been able to answer whether he dies or not, so there is chance for him to redeem himself. He could. He definitely could, still. And just because John Campea didn't like him doesn't mean we won't. Like, we might think he's pretty cool. You never know. If you set your expectations right, I mean, if his fight scenes are really cool and we like seeing him, maybe it won't be bad.
I mean, there's a lot of things that we've heard that John Campea didn't like that we turned out to like.
Well, yeah, he said F9 was one of the worst movies he saw, and we actually loved it and had fun, so... Don't get negative.
Yeah, no, Trevor, don't do that.
Now, there's a chance that we can still hurt her. We just gotta do better at taking out her clones fast than getting the window of opportunity.
Trevor.
Yep.
We're doing good, but we could be doing better.
Now you're gonna get him. Now you're gonna get him all upset. Just wait till he has to do his DCU marathon for Suicide Squad, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, why do I have to watch this movie?" Because I'm imagining you're doing that marathon, right, Trevor? Yep.
Yeah, but
oh god, I got wrecked.
yeah, but you still gotta sit through Wonder Woman 1984. Oh shit!
I don't even own a. Dang it!
All right, hey, I used
I
my
don't
own
even own
source
a
and it worked.
I don't even own a copy of that movie, so.
It's on HBO Max, isn't it?
No, dang it!
Fuck!
They took it. I'm pretty sure they took it off HBO Max, didn't they?
Is it?
There you go.
Finally! Blink the Lord. Jesus Christ.
Jason Bourne.
God damn it!
Hey, when you're upset, man.
Joey, you mean poop Taskmaster?
What did AJ say?
He said, Joey, you mean poop Taskmaster.
AJ, call him Assmaster. No, there's no other name for him besides that.
Yeah, it is back on HBO Max, Joe.
Oh, they put it back on there?
Yep.
I guess some things really could be good, but they can always be better. You know what hurts that line even more, Trevor? Is that it's said by the Mandalorian. That's what hurts that line so bad.
It's said by Pedro Pascal. That was hilarious the other night. Trevor, we were FaceTiming and what you did with Wonder Woman.
Weak Taskmaster.
Oh yeah, we got him good on that one. Did you tell Vinny about that one yet? That's all you have to say.
Of course. Trevor, AJ, did you see that the other night when we were FaceTiming? And we were sending screenshots? It was a picture of Wonder Woman right above Trevor's you know what?
Let's see if we can play around with some gear. So at least we finally got that mission done. Ooh, we got some good stuff. Nice. Did you guys get anything good?
Let me look.
I'm sure Mike probably got some good gear to boost him up.
Trevor, just the fact that she had the last.
Wow.
Trevor, just the fact that she had the lasso just made it more than 10 times worse.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's Owen Wilson, of course.
I knew he was gonna do it.
Chow. Oh yeah, because he voiced Lightning McQueen. I forgot about that.
Of course you did.
What
Oh, I
happened,
wonder why
Loki?
AJ left.
I don't know.
Maybe other things you need to do real quick.
I don't know. Let's see. Alright.
Mission went good. Alright, alright, alright.
Oh, by the way, Mike, did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy nameplate that we have? It's free in the marketplace.
Oh yeah, I grabbed it. I should just throw it on there.
Yeah, you could be joining all of us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We'll get out. We need 2 more to upgrade that gear. Perfect.
And I always like to tease Joe sometimes whenever I'm capping wear the end game suit just to tease him. Because he doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money to wear to have it right now.
You have to pay for other things. Sometimes it's hard being an adult. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
I'm familiar.
He's like, I'm familiar.
With how much of a cap guy you are, I'm just.
Hey, it's not easy to do when you have to pay for your individual meals every day and yourself and you're at work.
I know, I'm just saying.
Things are expensive. We can't always go blow money whenever we want sometimes.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Joe.
Oh, I know you are. Yeah, isn't that right, Trevykins? That's good to know that what goes around comes around. Just remember that.
I'm aware of that. That boy says it all. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, because that's his voice of, oh, I'm annoyed. Why? Why would you bring that up?
You know what? I'm gonna switch to somebody I don't play as very often.
What, Kamala?
Yep. Well, I should probably change her. Hold on.
I gotta clean this locker out.
There you go.
I'm just gonna hit the bathroom and grab a glass of water.
Alright, no worries. No worries.
Sounds good. We'll wait for you.
BRB.
Okay.
Sound good. I'm just getting rid of old gear in the inventory. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. We gotta get rid of that too. Oslo, bye-bye, purple ISOs. We'll get more stuff. I love how we all have all Guardians nameplates. Ooh, I just got a lot of good. Ooh. Hell yeah. Equipping my new. Oh, what? Oh, I equipped my first exotic I'm done with now. Okay.
Trevor,
So let's see. This exotic is what's so this gives me Yeah, you can speak in a minute, Jake. I just I just read this stuff about my exotic. 1/17/6 chance defeating an enemy to permanently enemies temporarily activate Tachyon Surge. Status all damage by 50%. Cosmic enhances the amount of cosmic damage dealt with any attack by 20%. Ultimate heroic charge increases by 18%. Go ahead, Jake. You can say what you wanted to say.
I'm trying to. What was I? Shit. I kind of
Forgot your train of thought.
Yeah. I'll think of it. Hold on. Hmm. Alright.
Alright, I'm back and good to go.
Alright.
Alright. I just upgraded one of my exotic gears, so that's good. So I'm ready for the next round. I have too much stuff to upgrade for the next one, but it'll be okay. Wow, my melee damage is now 2079. So that's pretty much one shot, one hit probably. Let's see. Who's picking the next mission?
Anyone? I don't.
Let me go. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a. Trevor, you want to pick the next mission?
Trevor? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure you're there. Okay.
Alright, well, you can leave if you need to. Jake can pick the next mission. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, Trevor. I got one thing to say about you watching WandaVision. Your decision of watching WandaVision is good, but it could be better. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm just giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit, man.
I know you are. But it feels good to watch WandaVision after a while. Watch WandaVision again. For some reason. Like maybe 3 episodes a night.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Tiny over until Black Widow. And I'll do the same with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
What should we do? Let me look.
You can just get WandaVision show. Topher will be happy I'm watching WandaVision.
WandaVision, WandaVision. WandaVision, WandaVision. Here we go. Enter the Avengers. Why not? I like that mission. It's pretty good. Alright, let's wait for Joe.
I'm back and ready to roll.
Alright, we're doing Enter the Avengers.
Oh, interesting. What brought about that conclusion choice?
Me.
What'd you get to snack on, Mike? Anything good?
Oh no, nothing of interest. Crackers, man.
Just crackers.
Just getting some carbs in.
Whatever you got, man. Whatever you got. Did you ever eat your dinner earlier, Jake?
Yeah. I had some leftover pizza that I had from last night from when we went out.
That must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That must be Mike's. Tony, I don't recognize him.
What's that?
That must be your Tony for the companion, because I don't recognize him.
That ain't me.
Oh, it's not your Iron Man that you have as a companion?
I don't think so.
Did AJ come back online yet, Jake?
I don't know. I'll have to.
Maybe I grabbed that on accident. You want to restart without the AI or what?
No, it's fine. I just was curious because I was just like, that's a weird colored Iron Man. It's definitely not mine. It's not Jake's. Because it looks like you can tell by it's because of the starter costume and the starter nameplate. So
Yep.
I'm just like, that must be Mike's. I don't recognize it.
Well, if it is, he's not going to be helpful to us at all.
Oh, are you on episode 1 of WandaVision now, Trevor? It's pretty interesting that you're adding the shows into your marathon.
They are in the MCU, so.
I mean, it's true. It's just most people wouldn't do that, so I think it's interesting that you did.
Begin. Come on.
Trevor's probably laughing at the sitcom stuff.
Still one of our favorite lines though was from episode 2 when they went with Paul Bettany. If it's a that tree again, I'm gonna rip it off by the root. Yep, that's what I said in episode 2. This is that damn tree, dude. I'm gonna rip it up by the roots.
But that's what
Oh,
makes her fun.
That's right.
She has to be annoying to sell that she's just a nosy neighbor. Until it was revealed it was Agatha all
all
along.
along. Well, you're gonna sing along to it when you get to it.
I still love the parody I found of Palpatine with that song.
It's been Palpatine all along.
He's insidious. He's Dark City.
Why can't I? Oh my gosh! Why can't I step on? I can't step on this panel.
Yeah, Kamal has problems with those. Me and Jimbo were discussing that.
Whatever.
Yeah, going out to the cinema would be pretty good for a Friday evening for you, Mike, I think.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, no, yeah. We gotta decide what times we're gonna go see first. Well, that's what time you get done at 4:30, huh? Nice, that's cool. Yeah, we gotta find out what we're gonna do.
Trevor's like, I still gotta see Fast 9.
Yeah, he does. Well, if we do a double feature, and you can definitely come to Fast 9, for sure. It depends what time, because I'm done at 2. And you don't work Fridays, Mike?
Oh, I do,
Or you do, but you're done during the night?
weekends, so I feel like I can maybe sneak out early afternoon.
A little early, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you got early and headed to Eden Prairie Mall.
Everyone's favorite destination, you know?
Yeah, you would think so.
Gotta hit up Wet Seal and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty good stuff. There's a food court next to the theater, and you got Schultz right next to, or Shields, whatever, right next to it and stuff. Couple restaurants. They got Barnes and Noble if you want some good books. Yeah, Starbucks.
I hung out a lot at that mall when I was in high school, and it's been a long time since I've been there.
I'm sure it's changed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Was there an AMC there when you were,
Yes.
Okay.
It was relatively new.
Well, that would probably give you good memories.
Oh, yeah. I've got some good flicks there. And some bad ones.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
It's always interesting when you see a bad movie. Because sometimes you have fun watching a bad movie.
Oh, Trevor. What I was gonna tell you is that Joe was seeing some really funny memes this morning about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy.
Someone was like, someone posted a meme where like the guy wanted to watch was driving in the car and wanted to watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films with his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend's like, I don't like those movies, so then he kicks her out of the car and goes, I missed the part where that's my problem. And mm-hmm.
Is he telling Kelsey that? Oh.
That should have been your breakup line, Trevor.
Oh my god. Oh, you
Oh,
did?
really?
Texted me and stuff like, Trevor, I'm not into that stuff. And I was talking about, Marvel and explaining it to you and stuff. So like, I'm not into that stuff. I was like, I missed the part where that's my problem.
She probably did not like that.
Goes in my argument.
And she has no idea about that reference, probably. Even though it's become literally such a meme to this day, if you didn't know this, you'd think, like, really?
Hey, Trevor, it's gonna be funny next Thursday when we start to hear somebody talking in the theater. We're just gonna be like, "Hey, you keep your fucking voice down."
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted, I've always wanted to go see a movie when I work, and then a coworker comes and talks to me and tells me to do something for them, but it's my day off, and I'm there watching a movie, and then they're like, "Oh, can you go fix whatever projector, or whatever? Can you
And
go
then
clean this?"
that's my problem.
That's my problem, exactly.
Mr. Parker, that's my problem. I'm busy watching the movie
Or
here.
like, there's actually some theaters that have that have door problems. So like, you'll get your rent.
You get your rent when you fix this damn door. Oh man.
No, it would be funny if someone was talking and you were showing a Black Widow and you guys did say that to them. No, that'd be pretty funny. It'd be funnier if Jake was if Jake, when he was there, they asked him to do something. Oh, welcome
Oh,
back,
hang on.
AJ.
Hey, AJ.
And you're like, and then Jake's just like, maybe one of Jake's bosses goes, "Hey, Jake, I need you to go check on theater 4 or something."
I'll be like, I'm just Parker, that's my problem.
The only thing I'm gonna be in is where the monster screen is. That's it.
I also want to. Another one of our ones coming up with some shows me and I just like want to see someone.
What would be the context for that line?
Good question.
If I see some other guy talking to a girl I like.
Oh, oh.
Hey, if you and a guy are fighting over the same girl, it's not worth having that girl.
I know.
Because anybody,
I see the reason.
because anytime that you would be in a situation where another guy wants the same girl that you're after, then yeah, then you would know that it's not worth it.
What about Nelson? What about Nelson when?
Exactly. That's what I told Trevor to tell him. I said, just tell her that she can have Nelson and call it a day.
Oh, I'm back.
No,
Okay.
Nelson will watch whatever she wants. He won't care. Whoa! We're getting hit by rockets. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Yeah, there'd be a couple contexts I think you could do that. Or if someone got mad at you at work and someone was trying to, like, maybe you were supposed to get a promotion, Trevor, and someone that you didn't like at work got one instead.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That'd be a pretty good one. Not sure if that would happen though, because you seem pretty liked at your job. But I mean, you never know.
I love how when there's store problems, you just be like, you can't go around to fix this damn door. I love that one show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. There's lots of good ones you can use from the Raimi trilogy.
Another one I've always loved using. Like if someone's like I always when you get your rent when you fix this damn door.
Yeah.
Another context I can use for it is like if someone needs to get off warm at work, they get promotion and it really takes off.
Oh gosh, where's... I still keep seeing you turn invisible, Mike. Like, I look at you, and then you're, like, invisible, and then you're in here, then you're not in here.
Yeah, I'm not moving at all. I'm just chilling. Now I'm jumping.
Jumping. That's an interesting glitch. I'm just like, okay.
I'm just showing off my ups, you know?
Why not?
Hey, Trevor, remember that time when
Cake
Vinny
and dunk.
Remember that time when Vinny ruined the elevator when we were in the elevator?
Oh yeah, when he broke it.
I had never gone in Vinny elevator.
Trevor, have you seen that video where Mary Jane gets fired from her play, and then and then Boy Maguire gets hired to be the entertainment of the play?
Trevor, did you see that one? Oh, you did. Okay.
I've seen that one. There's some pretty good ones. That one was pretty funny.
Yeah. Mike, have you seen the Boy Maguire videos?
No.
Oh, they're great.
They just take everything from Tobey Maguire's performance as Spider-Man and put them in like different movies, like so he'll have appearances in weird places.
One of my favorite Tobey Maguire things is Tobey Maguire in the elevator scene.
Nice work.
I love how like he's talking to Ruffalo, like when the mind books are, he's like.
Oh, we're trying to get this. Oh, okay.
And then like.
I'm trying to get this door open here, but whatever.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. No worries.
I need access to multiple terminals. The more the better.
You messed with the wrong guy.
Will attempt to initiate a shutdown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they really use one of those for that one.
Oh yeah, that was from the first Spider-Man. Yeah.
AIM is trying to remove me.
Tobey Maguire.
And another really funny one was when the rent guy was trying to talk to Captain America, and he was just like, he looks at Captain America and he just goes, "Give me rent," and Captain America just goes, "No, I don't think I will."
Oh, that was funny. That was so funny.
Uh-oh. One of us is getting a sense over there, huh? Oh, it's the choking scene. Oh, yeah.
I thought you would have finished episode 1 by now.
It's almost over. It's almost over, yeah. He's at the choking scene right now, so it's almost over. No. Off.
Oh, they're getting on your consoles now?
Yep.
I'm surprised AJ's not teasing you right now.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be like, "Mommy, I want to get on the console with you."
Jesus Christ!
It's Jason Bourne.
God damn it! Every time I say that. Every time I say... What?
Trevor, haven't you ever seen those movies? Yes, that's why every time Jake says that, I say it's Jason Bourne. I always complete his sentence.
Off that console. Alright, we're good.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
No, no, oh crap. Okay. Oh, that is fun.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that meme where Tobey Maguire is sitting in Jameson's chair and he's like and it's Kevin Feige instead of J. Jonah Jameson. He's like, we've agreed to offer you a cameo role in yeah, we've agreed to offer you a cameo role in No Way Home, and then he's like, I'll take the lead role and double the pay. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we heard you.
Oh, you did? Okay. It just was quiet, so I was like, I was wondering what's going on. Have you seen that one, Trevor? Hey, you can make a meme out of that anyway.
Champion level 1, okay.
Level 1 these nuts.
My gosh.
You pay the price sometimes, Jake.
Yeah.
Gotta pay the piper.
Pay the piper. What the fuck?
What are you doing over there, AJ?
Is he here?
He was in here, wasn't he? Oh, maybe, because I thought he came back to the party, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he is. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's...
Is he still in your stream?
I don't know. But he's in the party.
Alexander Broseph, are you present?
Maybe he's doing something, I don't know.
Exo's gone.
Crap, we're not doing... We're not really covering these. Shit.
Yay!
Alright.
Victory!
Still God. Alright.
And Trevikins is still watching WandaVision.
Oh, okay, okay, Nick Fury.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh man, I love that line. That was like one of my favorite Nick Fury lines from Far From Home. It's all opens up.
Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks that it wasn't the actual Nick Fury that we love, though.
Yeah. It's all nothing. Oh yeah, watch. Oh yeah, you're gonna watch episode 2 now. Okay. It's a chance freak, and I'm ripping out the roots. I love that line so much.
Yeah, he's always mad. And next mission. Are you guys still doing gear, or are you ready for another mission?
I'm ready.
Alright, cool.
I think I might.
It's okay, after Mike gets done, we can all hop off, Jake.
Yeah, you're gonna go watch your stuff anyway. Your Flash.
Well, yeah, unless you want to keep playing more stuff, but I'm good for whatever. If you're tired, and then I'll gladly get off and watch some television and fall asleep.
All right, man.
Cause I work 2:30 to 10:30 tomorrow, so I don't mind getting a little extra R&R relaxation show.
Decent. That's a decent shift.
I get decent shifts. That's what happens.
Yeah.
When you're when you work more than one position, they need you a lot more for different things.
Yeah, I'm working. I think it's 1 to. Oh my God, Joe, you're gonna be like 1 to 5, 1 to 5 tomorrow again. But I'm getting decent shifts next weekend. I'm 5:30.
Yeah, next weekend you get decent shifts.
5:30 to 11:30 on Friday, and 2:30 to 9:30 on Saturday.
Oh no, you get decent shifts. Most of the time you get baby shifts, then you get decent shifts every once in a while.
God damn it!
Jason Bourne.
I didn't say Jesus Christ. Oh no.
You did.
Yeah,
You said it. Don't even pretend that you didn't say it.
Yeah, now I did, but I didn't say it before.
Oh yeah, you did. Trevor heard you.
I didn't. I stopped myself from saying it.
When we think you stopped it, I heard the whole words.
Recent intel suggests AIM is running further illicit projects in Venture Ridge. I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with.
Wow.
What are you doing?
What's really?
I don't know. Oh, he's playing WandaVision. Yeah, he's listening to the WandaVision. WandaVision.
Trevikin's vision, Trevi vision.
Trevor, did you hear that? He's trying to pretend he didn't hear it.
Why not? Bruce Banner's like, Abomination is coming. He's coming, and then Doctor Strange is like, who? Wong's like, don't worry, I can handle him. You didn't like my song, Trevorkins? Thank Topher, he's the one that made that.
Just doesn't fit that song though.
Oh, it works. Because the goal of that song is to sing it to annoy someone, so, and if that works, then that works. And I don't even need to sing the whole words, I just need to sing Traffickins, Traffickins.
Oh.
That's all he needs to know. What was that last one, Trevikins? You want a manhunt for Topher, you'd be like, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye, Topher. The second outcome is not likely, so I have one nickname that I've ever been called by my grandma, and I'm immune to it being used because it's been used so much. So it won't matter. Even if I told you it, it wouldn't help you. Like Thanos, I am inevitable. So there's nothing that you can do to stop me. I had to do it, Mike. For playing Avengers, I had to do it.
Inevitable.
That's probably fresh in Trevor's brain, considering he just finished his movie MCU marathon, technically. Now he's on these shows.
Hey AJ, what are you doing over there?
Listen to me tease Trevorkins, probably.
AJ's laughing.
Yeah, AJ finds it funny.
Hey Trevor, at least we're not calling you the pervy uncle. That was amazing. That was great. When we call.
I forgot about that one. That was funny.
Pervy uncle.
Hey Trevor, remember the spoken version of WAP?
Oh.
Yep. I'm so glad I found that video. It was so fun. It was so fun to torment you.
So Mike, this song that Trevor absolutely hates. It's called "WAP" by Cardi B.
I'm familiar, yes.
Oh my god,
Really?
what?
What? Seriously, somebody?
When did somebody say that? And that was just the regular version of the song, not the spoken one.
Like the Cardi B version, yeah.
Which is funny because the spoken word version is also explicit. It's just so funny they had it done by everyone's favorite cartoon characters.
I remember when Zarkis was trying to figure out a theme song for us, and I said, "Laugh" by Cardi B, and then Trevor was just like, "Fuck you, Jake."
That would have been funny.
I'm trying to get this up here. Hold up.
AJ, was that you?
AJ, was that oh, that was you? What? That was you, Trevor?
Oh, you're repeating Agatha because she's doing her laugh?
Thor, get over. Where did Thor go?
He left you for dead.
Hey, Thor, you were supposed to be up here. You were just up here wanting to help me. Come on. I need you. Oh my god, whatever.
I guess he'd rather have the high ground than help
Fine,
you.
I'll do it myself.
Whatever, Thanos.
Oh, shit. I knew you'd go there. Oh, okay, finally. Some help.
Yeah, I'm helping you, that's why. That's why you're getting help, Kamala. You're welcome.
Yeah, Thor, you came up there for a split second. And you were coming to help me, but then you left me, and I'm like, oh, screw you, Thor.
AJ, what did you send?
What is this? What the fuck, AJ? What is this?
Nicely done.
Director
Oh,
Cohen will work with individual light and magic to get dinos as realistic as possible. Oh,
oh,
cool.
oh. We thought it was gonna be something.
More the chill.
Oh God, for the children.
Which turned out to just be a massive misdirect.
Of course.
Mephisto was not confirmed, unfortunately.
I know.
Even though we had many things that kind of set up for him.
Hey, don't get me started. The more I think about that show, the more I dislike parts of it.
The WandaVision?
Yep.
Yes.
They had so many opportunities of things that they could have done that show and they didn't do it.
The straw that broke the camel's back for me is what they did to Dottie. That really made me mad.
I know.
Where they're just like, she's just a pawn, that she had no idea of what was going on, that her children was being taken from her, and that's why she's just in the hex being all weird.
The only thing I think about is that in a non-COVID world, that was not supposed to be the first thing that came out after Endgame. You know,
I agree. I
I
agree.
wonder what changed, or if anything changed. I'm not sure.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, I mean, I think the biggest...
it was smart
What?
to have that to be the first thing out of the gate, out of COVID, because it was not the best thing. It was not the best. It was not the best. But since it was Marvel, so many fans kept coming back week after week.
It's interesting because I've...
In a different universe, like Black Widow already came out, and I think, based on the original schedule, Falcon and Winter Soldier already happened.
Yeah, what's even funnier about that is Black Widow wasn't supposed to, like, when Black Widow was originally supposed to come out, people saying Black Widow has come out now, they don't think they could have imagined Black Widow being the first thing coming out because they feel like it doesn't feel like a proper start to Phase 4. So either way you look at it, the schedules change, don't change. It doesn't sound like any of the plans were going to be solid. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess if you look at it, it's all based on opinions then, because you never know. Like, maybe you watch it and be like, oh, I could see this being the start of Phase 4, or maybe you're like, take it or leave it, whatever.
What is this, AJ? What did you send now?
Probably something, oh, well, see, I feel like that's a good point, but I feel like there's
It was
one
just
thing
a-
that separates that, and that's the fact that
It was
we're
just a
still kind of
conclusion.
dealing with, yeah, you feel like that's the, I feel like Far From Home was like a few months extended extra, like,
It was an
it's like a
epilogue.
part, yeah, it's an epilogue of a part 2 of a funeral for Tony that just was elongated and longer, so...
It was an epilogue to the Infinity Saga. Let's just say that.
It felt like if Endgame had a second part, that was Endgame Part 2, just with less characters.
Ooh, are these? Oh, AJ, are these some Jurassic World 3 pictures? Oh, dang.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
from the sneak peek.
AJ, Trevor, do you see these? They're Jurassic World 3 pictures. They're from the sneak peek.
Yeah, there's screenshots from the sneak peek.
AJ just sent them to the chat.
I'm surprised anybody was able to find screenshots for that sneak peek. I figured they would keep that on lockdown. Because only people in IMAX are supposed to be able to have any access to that stuff.
Yeah, but it's all over the internet as well.
Yeah, leakers, leakers, leakers. I shrunk them down to size.
In Big N. All time. What do you mean all time, AJ?
You saying leakers all the time, AJ? Enjoy your beatdown of the stick.
Poster on Wikipedia? Oh, okay.
Oh, is that where they posted it from? I thought AJ had a secret source or something.
Yes.
Like maybe someone that was in IMAX had posted like a secret, like pictures.
I'm coming, hold on. Oh, Thor's got you, okay.
Someone got him, nice work. I just realized that's my Thor because of the outfit he's wearing. I was like, oh, I was wondering whose Thor that was. Because I like that outfit for Thor because it's the closest thing to his MCU outfit until we get his actual MCU outfit.
Cop, it's on my only photo. Oh my gosh, Trevor, really?
What did he say he needed?
Did you say, where's my lotion?
What do you need that for, Trevor?
Oh, when she was doing the magic show? Oh my god.
Really, Trevor?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
Oh yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
I cannot believe you would... Where's my lotion?
That reminds me of our old friend from Uplive. Remember Motion Lotion?
Oh, no, I want to forget. I want to forget that him.
Why did he do something that made you?
I just.
Some of the drama with him wasn't good.
Yeah, some of the drama with him was not good.
No, there's lots of people that were doing that. I don't know if he was doing that, but he might have been. He just was talking smack to Skullhead and Norm. Get off that console right now.
Did you hear earlier, AJ, when I was saying get off that console, and then Joe was just like, "Oh, I think AJ would like that." He was like, "I'd like to be on that console, mommy." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I cannot believe you went there. Seriously, Joe.
Did Vision say that really gums up the works yet, Trevor? I love that scene. Just when he's trying, when he ends up flying and stuff and messing with this.
Or another one I love was when he was hanging upside down. He's like, "I'm feeling pukey."
Yep. These drones gotta go.
That's another one of my favorite lines from that episode. "I'm feeling pukey."
I still think nothing gets better than if it's at their tree and
I'm gonna rip it out by the roots.
There's something so appealing about just seeing Paul Bettany get mad.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're done.
What did AJ? What's AJ doing now? Oh, still the. I just haven't looked.
Do you show the chat? Cop, it's on my only photo. What do you mean, cop, AJ?
Copy, maybe?
Those are some high-def photos. Whoever did that, that's crazy that someone was able to get that good of quality of photos from something that IMAX. That's like triple HD, like, dang.
Let's go. That's drunk.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he
Someone messing with you over there? Okay, I need to go to the substation and buy more upgrade mods real quick.
You can go to substation. Okay, hold up. I got you.
Alright, dudes, I'm gonna sign off.
Alright, Mike, text me tomorrow about Friday.
Yeah, will do. Appreciate you guys as always. Thanks.
Of course, man. Sounds good. Have fun.
Until next time.
Of course, of course.
Oh yeah.
I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the substation real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna end this stream.
What are you gonna do now, Jake?